Hey guys, welcome back to WeWatchedAMovie. I am Mike.
I am Jay.
And it is Wednesday. If you're gay, come by later today. Maybe we'll
Ghost
have
of the Pines. Mike hit the Hiawatha.
Hit it hard. Do you want me to hit it hard?
There you go, Ghost of the Pines. Welcome back from the Pines. We're happy to see you here on the World of the Living.
Don't tell me what to do. I'm a girl. I wipe my own butt.
Did you guys see that Artemis 2 launch? We made it, guys. We're going to the moon. Well, we're not going to land there. We're just slingshotting around that bitch and coming back. But
we're not landing? What's the point?
No, that's not until 2028.
It's wasting fossil fuel. It's like AI. You're killing the water supply.
But, based on the flat earthers, they can't get through the firmament. So obviously it's AI. It's not real. That's what, dude, I swear. I went down a rabbit hole of these flat earthers. And what's crazy is that the flat earthers are gaining ground. There's more and more people believing their shit. It's insane. They actually, they're like, what else? What keeps the oxygen on the earth? It's a lid. That's what it is. That's why we can't get through.
Let them have their flat earth, Jay.
And I think the Antarctica wall is separating us from other continents. We were put here because we were bad bitches, and they have to keep us behind an ice wall.
We are bad bitches. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's my fucking problem. I love bad bitches. That's my fucking problem. No, but yeah, it's crazy, dude. But yeah, it was cool. It was a cool launch. I missed the live launch. I had it on TV, but I had to go poop. So unfortunately, I couldn't watch it. But I did watch the recap. It was we made it though. It was all good. All systems are green.
I'm glad. Why is it interesting though? Like why?
Because it's the first time we've been going back to the moon since '72.
But we're not even stopping. It's like your mom driving.
It's like this bitch. It's going around the moon. That's a hell of an accomplishment.
We've done it 100 times. That's
not since '72. You fucking asshat.
Who cares? I haven't done a lot of shit.
If it was Ghostface, directed by Ghostface, you'd be like, "This crazy thing I've ever seen."
Why does everything got to go back to stream? You guys are stream obsessed.
Mike might say the special effects look like shit. It was like, oh yeah, well, it could have looked better.
You're all scream obsessed. That's the problem. It's not me. It's you guys. A bunch of haters.
No,
bunch of haters. I mean, honestly, why? Like, what? Like, shouldn't we do something cool? Like, try to go to Saturn. Dip our toe in.
You want to go to a gas giant? Just hang out with the methane.
It's redundant, Jay. It's redundant.
We've said
If you want to start the stream off spicy with the scream stuff.
Well, you know what the problem is we're all fighting over fucking land and oil. We don't have time to go to other planets, so it's an accomplishment to even go to our own moon. Hey, you know what? They might see some aliens up there because they're going to circle around the dark side of the moon. You know what I'm saying? Butt crack.
I don't know. I want space to do something cool. You know.
I just think it's badass, dude. We haven't been up there since '72, and then they're prepping the mission for 2028 for the actual moon landing.
Oh, so we're gonna go back and actually go
there?
Yeah,
this is just a prep to see, to make sure everything works and everything. But it's like a 10-day trip, round trip.
That's it. It only takes 10 days, and the movies
that's a long fucking time. Holy shit, dude.
In the movies, they're always gone for like 2 years.
Can you imagine how tight your nuts have to be twisted on to make that journey, or your titties? Because there's a girl on the flight too. But listen, you gotta have some balls to do it.
Katy fucking Perry did it. I'm not that impressed. All right, Katy Perry went.
She went. It was a glorified airplane trip. They went up in the they didn't even go into the real the outer space. They went into the light blue shit of the atmosphere and came back. And they're like, oh my god, I saw God.
She's a firework.
Yeah, she came back acting like she was an astronaut. I was like, bitch, you just went up above the clouds a little bit further than a commercial jet line. It's not like you did anything great.
Was this crew all female?
No, there was one female.
And guess what? I don't care.
And one man of color.
Unless Paul Feig sent those bitches to space. I don't care. Yeah. If they're all up there, who's cooking dinner down here? Am I
right? No, but yeah, it was cool though. I did like to see that.
I'm excited for you.
I was gonna text Mike and Cody,
I
was gonna text Mike and Cody about it. Group message. I was like, these uncultured swine. Republic. I don't care.
Whatever, dude. If it was a liberal that sent them to space, you'd be like, who gives a shit?
100%, but it wasn't.
What do they send them on? Estrogen?
Well, I mean, it's it's NASA, so I don't know how liberal they are. I don't give a shit if you're liberal or like what. I don't care what.
Oh, is it NASA? I thought it was Elon Musk.
No, NASA did it. They are working in conjunction with Elon Musk for 2027 when they do Artemis 3, which is basically they're going to see if how they're going to do the refueling and stuff.
I'll give you
outer space.
I thought you were just sucking Elon again.
I love Elon. He's you know what? Elon's a real alien. I don't know if people know that. Like he's already here.
Yeah, that is alien, dude. I believe that. I believe that shit wholeheartedly. Jay and I watched Mortal Kombat Monday. I thought it was last night because that's how long my hungover lasted after. But we watched Mortal Kombat on Monday for Patreon, If you guys want to check that out. 95, the best Mortal Kombat.
100%. Somebody asked if I'd seen Scream 7 yet. No, we're going to do that at some point this month, or maybe next month, but I haven't watched it. We're going to do it for a commentary.
Yeah, we're going to do it together, and I'm not looking forward to it. It's going to suck.
It's going to be great. I can't wait to call out Mike on his bullshit.
Oh,
bullshit.
It's so great. It's going to be so great.
Mike's going to grab his titties. You see, he's like, oh my God, he's making me lactic because he's not agreeing.
It's like taking a person who hates sports to a football game.
Like, I don't hate Scream though. I just don't believe the hype.
Yeah. Well, there is no hype. There's no hype. What hype?
They made it was good, but then even you were like, all right, well, the ending did kind of suck.
You say that like I backtrack. I said that from the start.
But you gave it a high score.
Yeah, I gave it an 8.5.
Does it really?
I stand by that.
Okay.
Hey, you know what? Well, it's got a 78% positive audience score. So me and the general public are actually aligned. You bunch of
that's fine.
Black-jawed bitches in here.
I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna go in, and I expect to see an 8.5 movie. And if it turns out a 4.5,
you're not gonna give it. No, for you, it's gonna be like a 4.5.
I'm gonna be like Tom Hardy award. He's like, you know, your problem is, Brennan, full of shit. Full of shit.
You know, let's not start the stream this way. Our last stream for a month. That's right. We're not streaming again until January, June. April Fool's Day. God, I fucking hate April Fool's Day. Is that like the sign that you're officially old?
Somebody said, I wonder how many YouTubers are going to quit today because they always do the same thing. Oh, it's the last day. I'm never doing this again.
We need to do that video. You know, that's how you really get people, though. What we should do is we should do that video with the thumbnail, like, this is it, guys, and like looking sad at each other in front of the camera, and then say that we're going to quit, but release the video on April 1st. And at the end, be like, just kidding, April Fools, but then actually quit.
Yeah,
like never put up another video. I'll be like, ha, we got you. It was an April Fool's prank, but we put all our chips on the table.
Yeah,
that's right. That's right.
Well, by the way, I don't know if you've got it on the docket as the Backrooms trailer. Did you see that? I didn't watch it.
I didn't watch it either. I saved it for tonight. I did.
There is one that I have. I was going to send it to you, but I forgot. It's not a movie, but it's a video game that's coming out. It's going to come out on Steam. I thought like you'd like it.
Steam Cream.
Yeah, Steam Cream. Let's see here.
Oh my God, it's so fucking funny.
It's called Funnel Runners.
Funnel Runners. That sounds really gay.
No, it's about tornado chase.
Ooh. That's a great idea for a video game. How come nobody's ever thought of that before?
It's something like it's either you're trying to get out of the town that's getting ready to be hit by a tornado. Hold on.
I can hear you clicking. You're very ill prepared. It's not professional.
Your breath is really bad. I can smell it through the studio.
Dude, that's sick. Like that doesn't look so good.
It's a twister, Maul. I would.
How does the tornado look so cool and everything else looks so janky? That's fucking awesome.
I think it looks kind of fun.
No, the game looks fun. Whoa, dude. I'm gonna have bad dreams tonight.
Let's go, Martha.
You boys like Mexico?
Yeah, I think it looks pretty cool.
That's a day one buy for me, dude.
Yeah, it's well, I was gonna give you the rundown on it. It's it's a Funnel Runners, a trailer for upcoming first-person co-op survival game with escalating disasters and total environment destruction. Trapped in a doom city, you and up to 7 friends must scavenge parts, fix your van, and escape the brutal tornado that approaches.
I like it.
So that's kind of. I thought it looked pretty cool.
It looks fucking. I mean, dude, I can't believe that no one thought of that until now. Like, that's a great idea for a game. I'm gonna play it.
And someone asked earlier why I was dressed like a porn director. Well, I just got done filming Finger Blast 5, and I'm a little worn out. I didn't get my time to take my cap off, and also my hair looks like shit, so I had to wear a hat.
Yeah, I have to wear a hat eternally because I fucked up my head. So we're in the same boat there. That just makes me glad that we don't have a job where we have to go into work without our hats on. That would suck.
I've done it before. You just got to bear and grin it.
Yeah, if you don't get a haircut, it ruins your whole week. Or if you get a bad haircut, it ruins your whole week. You can't hide it. or if you have like a wedding or something to go to. I don't know.
But by the way, that game is going to be out on Steam. There's been no announcement for it being on PS5 or Xbox yet, but I mean, if it sells well enough, it might.
At this point, dude, with the fucking PlayStation prices and shit, I'm just gonna start putting all my shit on Steam.
Hey, you want to feel old as fuck? GameStop has just officially declared Xbox 360, PlayStation 3 as retro consoles.
Yeah. That'll do it.
Welcome to elderly, bitch. Time for adult diapers and high blood pressure medication.
Yeah, it's like when they play Blink-182 on the classic oldies radio station. It's like, God damn it. It was a good run, boys. GG's. We had a good run.
On that note.
Ah, yes.
Let's get naughty.
I am Finger Bass 5. Keep blasting.
Hey, I'm glad you're familiar with my work. We almost won an award for that. You know, what was you saying? It's called the Sex Panther.
If it wasn't for the goddamn Dirty Diaper 7.
Yeah, that one got it. That got the Sex Panther award. I thought we had better cinematography, but who's to say? I don't know.
We did. Those extremists. What are you going to do about them? We have so much to cover tonight. It's going to be fun. And again, we really would no April Fool's jokes here. We actually won't be here next week, possibly next Friday, but yeah, it'll be over a week because we won't be streaming next week. And we'll miss you, but let's enjoy tonight.
But why?
Fight the break of dawn. Come tomorrow. Because I'm going on a trippy trip.
Where are you going, bitch?
I'm taking my kids to the water. The lake water, not the ocean water.
That's gonna be rough, dude. Because
funds are tight.
Because the week after that is we're gonna be with Eric.
Yeah, but that's Mondays and Tuesdays, so that's what's good about that. And then yeah, we'll figure it out. But I got to take my kids on vacation. Do you suggest I stay here and not go?
Yeah, let them fucking save up and go on their own.
You're right. Fuck.
Or let Katie take them, and you can just stay. We can all like hang out. And you could be like, I'll just hang out with my friends online. You go ahead and have a good time at the beach, honey.
Yeah, dude. Why do you have to go to your wedding? Why can't you stay and watch the crows?
Where are you going? Tell us where the location is exactly. And the
I would, but last time I went to this location, some creepy fucker decided to travel there at the same time.
Who was it?
Well, it rhymes with Pam. That doesn't really.
Oh,
that did happen. That was one time I did. We went somewhere and like someone who ended up being a real big creeper just like suddenly was in the same town we were in, and we were like, what the fuck? And they kept posting all over everywhere. It was like, God damn, it sucks to be famous. This is what Justin Bieber's talking about.
Yep.
You know,
you gotta watch them. They jump out of bushes and take your picture of your crotch. They're crazy.
Me and Chapel Rowan, you know, we just have a hard life.
That's why I don't leave my house.
Yeah, it just stays home because of the paparazzi. It's too crazy.
I don't. No, it's just like I have fun in my nerd room. Why do I have to go to your stupid parties? I don't have to go out. I don't care. I'll just hang out with my action figures and my video games. I'm good.
Oh, dude, I swear to God, I landed on my ribs last night.
What was his name and what were you doing?
His name was Billy.
You're bouncing too hard on his cock, were you?
I was like, if you put a quarter into a horsey, you know, but way crazier. No, I did. Dude, this shit hurts. Like, I don't know how football players do that shit when they like bruise their ribs or like crack their ribs and like they keep playing. And of course, we're on the couch. It's
called testosterone and being a man. That's what they gotta get up and keep doing it.
Maybe a steroid shot in the loins. Is what we
no, it's just called being a man.
Yeah,
they're like, yeah, that hurt really bad, but I got to keep doing it. They're also making millions of dollars a year. So, by the way, before we get into I'm just going to do this because I want us to all be in funny moods. I found some more of these. I want us to all look at these. Oh yeah, speaking of what I just said,
and I'm just not into it, bro. I don't think my answers are there. I don't. I genuinely don't. If I genuinely did, I'd go. I'm just not into it, bro. I don't think my answers are there. I don't. I really.
Here. Like in the 90s. That's true, dude. I read every freaking bottle. Every bottle into the sink was mine.
That's fantastic. What a good use of those memes.
Yeah, look at this. When you remind yourself that you graduated high school and college without a GPA. It is true though. This is the thing that Mike talked about last night. Or last time. I walk through the valley of the shadow of death. I take a look at my right. This is so true for all you guys out there. Hey, gals, look. When it's after 10 p.m., you see rating on Cinemax. You know it's gonna be a hell of a night.
That's
Lock
a good
the
one.
Door.
Just that mere sight will make you horny.
No, dude, 100%. Yeah, me showing up to work at 6 a.m. after sleeping for 2 hours. That motherfucker's barely alive.
Gave himself a grand entrance.
Yeah, me in 5th grade reading a breakup note from my 3-day girlfriend.
That's great.
The 1,600 milligram of ibuprofen trying to fight for its life after seeing how many joints in my body it needs to attack.
That's great.
And then here's me and Mike actually doing Mortal Kombat. That's a good kick.
He got good air.
That's every fucking dude, man. You're held captive in Bill's basement.
You would be in that pit like.
Feeling good. That's a great song. Is it 6-year-old me seeing Willie Lopez get got by the shadow people and ghosts?
That was the scariest shit ever, dude.
It really was. That shit was a fucking horror piece right there. That was bad shit. Look. That's your fun, dude. You don't want to be with me because
I have ADD. It'd be bad.
This is the rhythm of the night.
Let's see. Here's it. We've all been after Patreon, dude. It's a miracle.
Yeah, and then 2 hours later, it hits you.
It's crazy. This is it. Look, kid took Granny back to 1941. It's a water gun. Look at
you know she's the worst. She's got to be the absolute worst member of that whole family.
The Flintstones vibe I took tonight trying to fight off illness.
Get out of here. Get out of here. Go ahead. Get out of here.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Looks like a Flintstones vitamin.
Dude, by the way, if you guys know when they used to show certain movies in class, this is exactly what it was. Look.
Slavery has existed in many different forms throughout history. The reduction of another human being to the status of property used for slavery has existed in many different forms throughout history. The reduction of another human being to the status.
I've even done it when I've been in the theater though, dude. I've seen somebody. I'm like, oh shit, if it's fucking bad, like, God damn, I'm sorry, dude.
Yeah, it was really awkward being JB and the only white people in the whole screening for Sinners. It was sold out,
dude. It really was. I was looking around, I'm like, I'm sorry, y'all. I don't even know what to say. Look, this is me and Mike. It's an active shooter, but the friend died in a weird way. Acting like that last shot almost didn't take you out.
That's so perfect.
What do you drink every day?
It's like a reward.
It's like a reward. Let's see. We've all been here.
You're doing good.
It ain't got no gas in it.
You
see there, Scooter? You're doing good.
All right, I know we're gonna lose. I'm a few more. And that was a nice piss. And then you wake up in bed. Never trust that toilet. Look at this one. Will you put your reputation dignity on the line and leave the fucking finger
I never said thank you.
And you'll never have to.
That's a real friend right there. That's a real friend. And then
I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my part.
Look like I ain't doing shit.
I'm doing my part.
I'm doing.
all right, we'll get back to it. I got a couple more, but I know people are like, if I wanted to watch this shit, Jay, I would just turn on fucking TikTok. God, it's like old man gets TikTok app and goes nuts.
Hey, that was that may have been the best slate yet, though. Those were solid.
I like doing it, dude. I do. I like it that I get. I don't know. I just like TikTok. It's fun. I just like it for those reasons only.
Oh God, dude, I'm dying. I'm gonna die. That's it. I can't stop burping. I don't know what's wrong.
I was showing some of that to April, and she's like, "I don't care." I'm like, "I don't care about you. About your day at work. I don't care."
Some people do go overload with it. Like they'll send you like 17 of them a day, but we can just do that to you guys. We don't have to do it to our friends. You know what I mean? I have friends that send me like 1 or 2 a day, and that's fine. But some people have gone crazy.
I didn't know there was a limit on laughter.
Because you know, whenever you open, like nobody wants to read it when you send it, but they feel obligated to. So you send
that's
it
true.
Anyways.
And then you have to explain why it's funny while they're not like LOLing and LMAO. It's like it's funny because they said this, and then that scene happened. Like I know, I just watched it.
But the best part is you guys don't have a choice. So we have to hold you down.
They do. They can leave. They can leave. We were losing a few. I'm like, all right, I'll stop.
What shall we start with? There's so much to get into. Let's. In honor of Jay, let's start with a new Masters of the Universe trailer in which you hear Jared Leto's Skeletor voice for the first time.
You'll never see me coming, is what he said.
But first, I have to replenish my electrolytes.
What?
Okay, this is trailer number 1. That's ridiculous. I've seen like 3 trailers already. But in 1 second, I got to grab a drinky poo.
All right.
It's just the rhythm of the night.
That's what gets in your brain and it keeps going. It's good times. Yes, Jay. What are you saying? Yes, Jay. Hey, Pat. How you doing, Pat Richards? It's good to see you. Backrooms. Yeah, that's on the slate to watch for sure. I mean, I'm interested. They got 3 different thumbnails on YouTube for that. So, Jay, alien news? Yeah, dude. Apparently, this dude. What was his name? There's a guy on TikTok. Well, he's not on TikTok. He's been covered on TikTok a few times. Chris Bledsoe made some type of prediction that in Easter of this year, that something's going to happen with the Regulus star system. It's going to align with the Sphinx to the Egypt, and then there's going to be some red light or some shit, and we're all going to reach a new level of consciousness. It's some wild shit, yeah. And there's been meteor sightings everywhere. I don't know. It's like weird ass meteors. Some of them are just meteors, but some of them are like doing weird shit. And they think it's from the 3-Eye Atlas. I don't know. That's all I heard. Chris who? Ayo. Johnson. Yeah, I heard that. Yeah. So supposedly April 5th, we're all gonna die. Is that Easter? Yeah, we're all gonna die. We're all fucked. But by the way, somebody asked if I'd seen Supergirl. I haven't seen the trailer. That's on the list for us to watch as well. I know that there was some guy that I did see. I was telling Mike about this during the Mortal Kombat Patreon stream. This one dude who incorrectly said, "Man, it still sucks." He sucks dick. But this guy that was covering the DCU was talking about this guy that tweeted out that, "Oh, it really sucks for Jason Momoa to be relegated from a title character like Aquaman to an unknown like Lobo." I was like, Lobo's not unknown. So that guy was done. But I know that Jason Momoa is featured in this new trailer pretty heavily, I think, as Lobo.
Oh, yeah. Supergirl.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't watched it. We're gonna watch that tonight as well. I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, I was just telling them about somebody asked about, oh yeah, we're all gonna die on Easter. I didn't know if I told you that.
Oh, fucking what now? Just do it already. God, I'm sick of it. Nothing ever happens.
Yeah. His name's Chris Bledsoe. Had made a prediction like 2 years ago that on Easter of 2026 that the Regulus system is going to align with the Sphinx in Egypt, and it's going to face it in a certain way, and that it's going to cause some weird shit to happen, and that we're all going to it's either the world's going to end or aliens are going to be immediately they're going to reveal themselves, or we're going to reach a new consciousness level. Some weird shit like that. They did. And weirdly enough, there's been meteors being spotted everywhere, and they're doing wild shit, dude. Like some of them, obviously, like I was telling chat, some of them are meteors, but some of them are moving like dot meteors, like they're maneuvering in air. And yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's wild stuff going on around the Earth.
Take me, Chat GPT.
Well, it's like alien. It seems like there's a lot more alien activity when wars start happening.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, they've got the Trump is supposed to do the State of the Union, or not the State of the Union, but have some important announcement tonight. But he's probably just going to be like, "I'm fucking awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, my hair is real. It is always been real."
You're welcome. All right.
Anyway, sorry,
Masters
guys.
of the Speaking of the universe, Masters of the Universe.
I know most of you don't remember me, but I know all of you.
Can you turn it up a little bit? It's pretty low. Yes.
Yeah. It's a
Even
CGI
though
green
I was
tiger.
stuck light years away on Earth,
Music's
I
thick.
never stopped trying to get back home.
Everything changed since you left.
Tito's hot.
It's all gone. Skeletor took my family. And
That's pretty good laugh.
destroyed our world. It's all my fault. I know how it feels to fail. Take the smart.
Oh,
You
trap
fall.
jaw.
That's your chance to stand tall.
Lift it, bitch. Say it. Oh, you didn't say it. Oh, there we go. That's not, I mean, it's not the best. It's not bad.
The universe shall quake in my shadow.
That's Jared Leto?
This
Yeah.
is my home. I'm gonna fight for it. But I can't do it without you. Somebody wants to brawl. I need every man, woman, or whatever that is. You may have the power, but you're too scared to use it. Trust me, I know how to use it.
God damn, dude, I like this. Oh, there's.
You told
Oh,
me
you
that
almost
you're
did
from
it.
another planet. It just makes you sound a little very crazy.
Dude, that looked pretty fucking sick, man. Yeah, I like that a lot. I like it a lot. And you know what? Jared Leto, actually, if that's his voice, dude, that's a good voice. That's a good Skeletor voice.
Yeah, that didn't sound like Jared Leto at all. I thought it was gonna be like, just like soft and like, I will get you, man.
Yeah,
you want
dude,
beef, man?
You never seen a man to do a voice or a voice job, just in a man or whatever he says in the Zack Snyder cut. Yeah, I thought it looked great, dude. I thought the guy looks good. I thought everybody looked good. Are people not liking the trailer?
No, I haven't seen any reactions to it. But I think they did something weird with the color grading that they didn't have in the last trailer. Like some of the CG looked the same, but they were doing this wild filter effect, and there was a lot more bright lights, and there was a brighter scope around it. I dug the way that looked a lot more than I dug the last trailer.
I'm kind of like I get why they had to make it. Well, like he got kidnapped or he was sent off Eternia, and he lives on Earth as a regular Joe, and then he finds out his lineage, which is he's Prince Adam, he's He-Man, and he goes back to Eternia to fight Skeletor. It's kind of corny, but He-Man is a cheesy show, so I'm not like that against it. At first, sure. I kind of like what they're doing a little bit. It kind of reminds me of like when he's got the box and he's showing all the drawings when he's a kid, and it's got Eternia, and he knows he's special. He knows he's from somewhere else. It kind of reminds me of something like a never-ending story. I like that shit. I kind of dig it. I like that adventure style, old school. It kind of reminds me of an 80s thing, which works.
Yeah, like and the fight at the end with him and Skeletor looked dope too. Like that looked really good. Like, don't get me wrong. Obviously, there's some modern CG that looks bad in there, but I was really impressed with how cool they made the rest of it look. That rainbow filter they had was kind of neat. The rainbow filter they had was kind of neat on there. The tiger looks like shit, but whatever. You know, can't win them all.
First off, Battle Cat doesn't look like shit, and his name is Cringer, not a cat.
Well, the tiger. I saw a tiger that looked like he had too many St. Patty's Day beers, and shitty CGI.
Well, that's fine. You know, everyone's allowed to have a good night out on St. Patty's Day, even Cringer. All right, why don't you shut your ass up? How about
even
that?
the tiger?
No, yeah, it looks like he has Kellogg's Frosted Flakes. But no, I will say it looks good to me. Idris Elba is a perfect pick for Man at Arms. That was great. I didn't expect to like. I never really cared that much for Man at Arms when I was watching the TV show, the cartoon back in the day. But he was great. I think he looks cool. I can't wait to see the movie. I don't know if people are hating on it, so I didn't know what the reaction was. But as far as I'm concerned, that looks like a great fucking movie.
Yeah, I think so too. It kind of, I mean, and dude, you could put Idris Elba. Like Idris Elba could play anyone. Like he can sell a ketchup popsicle to a woman in white gloves. He could play Michael Myers without a mask on. And I'd be like, all right,
yeah,
let's do it. So, but yeah, not Cringer, but Battle Mustache, his sidekick. What's the guy's name? It looks like a G.I. Joe dude. The guy he's playing.
Man at Arms.
Yeah. I was never a big He-Man fan as a kid. I liked the toys, but I never got super into the show.
So who was in the trailer? There was Tila, well, she was hot. We liked that. That was good. Then perfect casting. You had Prince Adam, aka He-Man. You had Man at Arms. They had Trapjaw for a second, which is the blue guy. I wonder how he got his name. In prison, I'll bet. Trapjaw. Beastman, I think, is supposed to be in it. You had Evil Lynn for a second.
Yeah, they'll never top Evil Lynn from the original movie with those eyes. Meg Foster, dude, those eyes.
Great. Yeah, Meg Foster was great. That movie hinges on what's his name's performance. That they got the guy that played Skeletor, Frank Langella.
Yeah.
Frank Langella was the only thing that kept that movie afloat. Frank Langella was a badass Skeletor. And then Dolph Lundgren, like even with Dolph Lundgren, which he had the body for it, but even still, Sylvester Stallone supposedly went to the set and visited. They're like, you're letting him speak his lines? Because his accent was so thick. They were going to dub it over originally.
You could imagine Stallone saying that too, like in his voice, like, you letting him talk?
Yeah, he was really good as Dolph. Like Dolph was a good guy, but I mean, he was Ivan Drago. He's not no He-Man. I mean, you can't let him talk. And then he's like, Skeletor, it's over for you. That's Frank Langella. Dude, Frank Langella. Let's give it a hand. We like Frank Langella. But yeah, at the end of the day, I'm going to go see that day one. Day one, He-Man.
Yeah, it's looking a lot better, a lot more excited than I was after the first. And
I just don't get this.
Voice looks really good. Sounds.
Why
really
don't
good.
you just play the fucking theme song when he transforms to He-Man? That's all I want to hear.
Maybe they
like
want
you kind of heard it
in the theater.
Well, no, they're not, because I didn't hear it at all in the trailer, so they're probably not going to play it at all. Like they think it's too corny to play that, but they'll have like, fucking Battle Cat and shit like that, and they're like, that's enough. And Orko, the flying Smurf. I didn't see Orko, but I'm sure he'll pop up.
They didn't do Orko in the original movie either, did they?
Well, they couldn't do it because they didn't have the money for it.
Yeah, it was too complicated.
So they did. They did. They replaced him with the little goblin guy,
builder dude.
I
like that guy.
Gwendor. I can't remember his name.
Yeah, I like that guy though. He's cute. Mm-hmm. But all right, the Backrooms trailer. Now it's time for some scary sausages.
It better not be. I'm hyped up on my He-Man.
I don't know why I said sausage.
Hold up that magical sword and say it, gay ass. Pink shirted bitch.
This is we watched the mini trailer for this, and it was just like a camera sinking through floors and things changing. And this was a YouTube. It's based on a YouTube series. That's all I know about it. Here we go.
Creepypasta.
I found something in the store.
Okay. What did you find?
A place. I found a place.
Hello?
Nope.
Anyone there?
This is like what's happening when you're in the back of the Big Lots warehouse. You're like, oh shit, where the employees only go.
Look, I know how this sounds, but you gotta understand, it's massive in there.
I'm not saying I don't believe you.
Okay, I'm gonna come back here with proof.
All right, you feel me? Yeah.
Follow my lead.
Clark, what is this?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I've been here every night since I found the place, and I still barely scratched the surface. All right, just take it slow.
Fuck you. You go first. Oh my God. Don't you dare crawl down that wall.
This is gonna
All
fuck.
these rooms. This place builds them. It's like a maze. It just goes on and on. Sometimes I'm scared I'll get lost.
Clark, can you hear me?
I don't understand. What is this?
It's beautiful. Am I right?
Hello?
Except for the things that hunt you back there.
Yeah, dude. I like that font too.
Oh, that guy was
doing?
taking a piss at the urinal. I don't know.
Yeah.
It looked like a monster was taking a pee at the urinal. Yeah, dude. I can't tell you. I'm super familiar with. Yeah, just
Josh.
He's either that or
Josh!
he's fucking the
Josh!
wall. I don't. Yeah. I'm not super familiar with the lore behind Backrooms. I know it's like I think it's originated from a creepypasta or something like that, and it got huge. But yeah, I know it's like there's various rooms and there's like sometimes there's creatures in these rooms that hunt you and shit. Like it's fucking, and there's different levels to it. You don't know where you'll end up and what kind of room you'll be in, but holy shit.
Yeah, dude, I love it. That's the scariest back room I've seen since the last Diddy party I attended. But it's fucking.
Yes, he's got many.
It's got Grave Encounters mixed with some A24. And that dude's a really good actor. Shwela, I can't say his name, but like he's a good actor. That's gonna fuck. I got a good feeling about that one.
It's gonna be a heavy atmospheric movie for sure. Which I don't like that.
And mixing in the found footage is just a cool bonus.
Because I mean, dude, I don't care what the fuck you said. Skinamarink scared the titties off of me, and that was all atmosphere. Like nothing happened, but it scared the shit out of me, and that's what that is times 10.
Well, this is you can do something like this with Five Nights at Freddy's and actually make it scary. You could give it that kind of vibe to it, you know?
Yeah.
But Blumhouse is just like, let's just do the most generic, shiny PG-13 we possibly can. But again, if you did something like that with the Chuck E. Cheese place and Five Nights at Freddy's, it could really be a scary situation.
Well, the Five Nights at Freddy game, the first or second one, or that is actually was meant to be. It was scary. Like it was high. Like because you didn't know when those little bitches were gonna come off the stage, and go blah, 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 change my batteries, and then they'll kill you. You don't know when that was gonna happen.
Pizza?
But I didn't watch the movie. I know that, but I think they make it more like action oriented.
Yeah, they just basically made it a kid's book. Yeah, I mean. Matthew Lillard at the end was cool. Other than that, it was just like slow, scary robots.
By the way, did you notice in the Backrooms trailer they have like a thumbnail for? They have a different thumbnail. They have the Backrooms trailer where it's just a blank room. Then they have one with that one dude, and then they have one with just the girl on it.
Oh no, I didn't notice.
Yeah,
but cool. That trailer was way better than the first trailer we watched. I mean, the first trailer was just a teaser. There's nothing you could do with that. But yeah, that put itself high on my list of shit I'm looking the most forward to this coming year. And it comes out in 2 months. May 29th.
Dude, there's actually so many. There's actually a plethora of creepypasta that I hope they start doing cinema treatments to.
If that's successful, maybe they will. I mean, it's got
because that Slenderman the movie sucked ass, and that was a creepypasta that they failed on.
This trailer has over 8 million views on it already, and it just came out literally yesterday. So there's some hype behind that nougat.
Yeah, the Backrooms essentially though is for like usually it's a married man just trying to get away, and they just go back there. It's like it's your garage. If you're married, you know what that is. It's the Backrooms is your garage. You're like it's my man cave. It's just where everything's playing quiet.
Honestly, dude, when I worked at Ryder, I'd be there on the third shift and there'd be nobody there, and I could just walk around the completely empty office building. And there's a section in the back where they hadn't finished it and they were working on it, and it kind of looked like that. Like you could just walk down hallway after hallway, and it was really fucking creepy. So yeah, I get it. I think that's gonna be awesome, dude.
Yeah, I think they're gonna make their money back for show. I don't even know how much that movie actually like. It's pretty simple. Like as far as like budget. They wouldn't have to spend a bunch of money on it, and they can make massive amounts of profit of it as long as they like tell a good story.
Yeah,
like atmosphere. It's all gonna be atmosphere.
And that's probably why they introduced the found footage element too, because you could do that show on the sheet.
Well, you notice that the camcorder that he was using was like older, so I wonder if it takes place in the late 90s or something.
Oh, that's
early 2000s.
Yeah, I didn't see any phones either. I don't think I saw any phones.
Well, because the found footage when she was like whoever was standing in the mirror, like looking at their crotch section, like there's one scene and you see it, and it's like the camera's all gritty and shit. It's like a 1990s camcorder.
Yeah, that's it. Fucking, that looks awesome, man. Have you watched any of the Halloween stuff, my friend?
I haven't seen anything. I haven't watched nothing. I ain't seen nothing.
Oh my god. Oh my god. So much. There's a 7-minute video I got to show you. So if you got to pee, poop, or ejaculate, now's a good time.
Dude, I actually do have to poop, but I'm gonna go pee instead.
All right. Oh shit! Did you do that? Oh, okay. I accidentally pressed a button right when Jay rudely left without saying goodbye, and I thought I kicked him out of the thing or whatever. So, yeah. Oh damn! I don't know. The director that's only 20 years old. Good for him, dude. Good for him. They say there's no hope for Gen Z. Is that Gen Z? Fuck, I don't know. Who cares? Yeah. Excuse me if I keep breathing like a psychopath. I've injured my rib, and I'm gonna be all right. It's gonna be okay. I landed funky last night, and it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be okay, Jim. It's gonna be okay. So when Jay gets back, we're gonna watch this 7-minute long Halloween multiplayer overview trailer. And I did a video on it already, so I've seen it, but yeah, there's some greatness and there's some badness, and we'll talk about all of that soon. And also there's tons of other shit we got to get to tonight. It's going to be a crazy one. I tried that. I ejaculated and I had an enema, and then I tried doing them both at the same time, but then I felt like that was weird, maybe inappropriate possibly. So it didn't help, but I felt better deep down inside for sure. Yeah. It's going to be fine. It's going to be all right, kids. Yeah. How are you guys? How's your week going? How's your weather? Here in Kentucky, it's basically a fucking snow globe. Like 5 minutes, it's cold. 10 minutes, it's hot. 12 minutes, there's a thunderstorm. You never know what to expect. I'm pretty sure the kids aren't going to be able to go in the fucking lake when we go on vacation because the water's still going to be too goddamn cold. But, you know, the prices are more affordable. So that's one thing. Just buy a wetsuit. Do not ever, grown men, especially growers, not showers, trust me, don't buy a wetsuit. Okay. I went whitewater rafting in West Virginia once, and it was like in October. So they made us wear wetsuits, and you could see everything. I mean, there's just nothing left to question. The whole giblets, everything. I mean, you could see the wrinkles in your own nutsack. It was awful. And just walking around there, you know, wetsuit's not a thing I'll ever partake in again, for sure. And I will talk about the Scream 8 news tonight as well. I saw you guys mentioning that. But have you guys ever been whitewater rafting? That shit is fun. That is a blasty blast. The only part that sucks is they take you in a bus on the side of a mountain, and you're like the tiniest roads in the world on this big school bus by this guy who looks like the fucking just redneck scary troll, and he's driving like a psychopath. But other than that, it's really fun. Hello, I cannot hear you. I cannot hear.
I say everybody shut their mouth. I had to take off my hat because I was getting more drunk. For some reason, the hat was constricting my brain.
I get it though. I actually get that.
No, I was peeing, dude. I was like I was like a fatality finish. I was like, oh my god, I gotta take this hat off.
You've had like half a beer.
No,
you just cracked one.
Well, no, I know, but I was drinking it fast because that Backrooms was scaring me and shit. So I had to be like, nah. I was drinking that shit too fast. But either way, yeah, I'm sorry. This is what my hair looks like when I'm like, I'm in the mood to scam. Simply because I
E equals MC squared. Use it there. All right, 7 minutes.
Dr. Corn Dog said, damn, fuck you.
I think your hair looks nice.
Thanks, man. Appreciate that.
You're welcome.
We're not gay.
You're welcome. Fuck corn dogs. Literally. All right, here we go. Let's watch this and talk about it. There's a lot to talk about.
That's how Mike spits out that dick when he's done.
I don't know why, but I just got in my head that liar scene. He's like, yeah, well, I just proposed a settlement to dick with them.
Yeah, my case is exactly this.
Goes, honorable. Boy.
Like that.
You gonna take me?
Multiplayer in Halloween is a 1v4 asymmetrical horror experience that pits the residents of Haddonfield against the shape of pure evil.
Looking good in the rain.
In this quintessential slasher simulator, our playable cast of civilian characters desperately attempt to save their neighbors and themselves from the omnipresent boogeyman, while Michael fixates on stalking and slaying his targets. Halloween provides familiar elements fans of the genre know and love, but we're incredibly excited to pull back the curtain and unveil more details that demonstrate our commitment to delivering our most robust, dynamic, and terrifying multiplayer offering yet.
Nasty.
Michael Myers is a creeping, methodical killer, and on Halloween night, Haddonfield becomes his hunting ground. The boogeyman's primary desire is to eliminate every living resident in this quiet town, but he also begins each match with a list of special targets that supply greater rewards if killed before time expires. These unfortunate residents are positioned across various sites in the map, while Michael players are empowered to use their nightmare suite of abilities to locate, terrorize,
dude, look how cool he looks. Holy
execute their victims and anyone bold enough to interfere with their bloodthirsty ambitions.
I mean,
Killer Sense allows players to step behind the mask and stalk the residents of Haddonfield. When using this skill and entering the first-person perspective,
build up your speed.
Michael becomes aggressively aware of his surroundings and the proximity of potential prey. By focusing on targets with murderous intent, Michael builds varying levels of stalk, which aid him in identifying and tracking targets and open increasingly satisfying options.
Oh my god! Make me a sandwich.
An effective killer always keeps their victims unaware of their presence until those final fatal moments. While historically Michael Myers isn't known for his speed, fundamental abilities like shape jump amplify the shape's mobility with hauntingly unpredictable results. In shape jump, Michael slips into the shadows to move around environments unseen. Not only does this increase Michael's base movement speed, but it also provides access to other powerful traversal options, including Shape Dash, which sends Michael lunging forward with violent momentum. Shape Jump is confidently one of the most powerful tools at Michael's disposal and supplies unlimited possibilities for iconic jump scare moments.
That got me a little bit.
However, that potency comes with a few major caveats. Our masked antagonist can only enter and exit Shape Jump while in the cover of darkness or outside a resident's line of sight. The light may provide temporary reprieve for the residents of Haddonfield, but Michael can work to remove sources of illumination.
That was David Gordon Green
lights,
when Jamie Lee Curtis said she's going to need money to
cutting
do a trilogy.
power, and even catalyzing temporary blackouts.
Oh.
Despite the unquestionable malevolence of Michael Myers, his horrifying homecoming to Haddonfield won't be welcomed without resistance. As the body count climbs and evidence of the boogeyman's presence becomes undeniable, local authorities, residents, and distinct playable civilians may decide to gather weapons and face off against evil itself. Thankfully, Michael knows his way around sharp objects and will have multiple options for melee combat encounters. And if especially persistent Haddonfieldites do manage to get the upper hand in an exchange, don't worry.
How the hell? It's not possible.
We've said it once and we'll say it again. You can't kill the boogeyman.
Dude. Indeed. A COD would be proud. You cannot.
While Michael swiftly endeavors to turn Haddonfield into a graveyard, our heroic group of civilian characters desperately attempts to save their neighbors and escape the boogeyman's bloodthirst. As a civilian, it's up to you to find fellow Haddonfield residents, convince them of his malicious intent, and guide them safely to one of several possible randomized escapes located around the map before they meet an untimely end. This distinctive cast of playable civilian characters each comes equipped with unique stats, special traits, and signature personalities. To ensure no two matches of Halloween play out the same, our team has constructed a vast playground of possibilities in Haddonfield, offering civilians a multitude of diverse gameplay systems to aid them in achieving their objectives and surviving the night. As civilians navigate these environments, they'll uncover points of interest, revealing resident NPCs, lootable containers, hiding places, telephones, possible escape routes, and more. Thoroughly and cautiously exploring their surroundings could very well mean the difference between life and death. And when death comes to your little town, it's probably not a bad idea to head to your neighbors and contact the local authorities. Civilians are tasked with tracking down surviving residents and warning them of the looming threat. Successful conversations with residents can permit civilians to request additional calls to police, commands to find secure hiding places, or companionship as they navigate the formerly peaceful streets.
Yo, dog,
of
we gotta
Haddonfield.
get out of here for show. We got to go.
Whether it's a local family friend or the authorities, there's safety in numbers. Once the innocent residents of Haddonfield have been located and persuaded, it's time for the civilians to plan their harrowing escape.
I'm not trying to say no residents.
Lootable containers scattered throughout the map contain weapons, distractions, and key items that can be used to unlock and access a variety of possible escape routes. The location of these items and escapes changes from match to match, so civilians greatly benefit from adjusting their strategies based on the objects uncovered.
Yeah, this
It's
is
also
like a
worth noting that
super refined
initiating
Friday
these
the
escape
13th game.
sequences generates a tremendous amount of noise, which will alert Michael to your exact location.
Shit,
What
they got a
happens in
Toyota.
the likely event that a civilian becomes another display of Michael's wretched, inhumane nature? Well, their Haddonfield story isn't over just yet. Even in death, they can support their friends and even return as a sheriff's deputy or the unrelenting Dr. Loomis. Once they've reemerged upon the streets of Haddonfield, they can cooperate with the remaining civilians and responding officers to try and put a stop to Michael's murderous rampage.
Freeze where you are, Michael. You're coming with me.
While he can't be killed with enough community resistance, the proper equipment, and sheer manpower, he can be detained and shipped back to Smith's Grove
Halloween 5.
Sanitarium. Halloween is a legendary film with a
I guess
genre-defining
that's the
legacy,
music that plays.
and our mission has been to bring the film's unsettling sense of dread to our asymmetrical horror sandbox. By empowering players to control the tension and stage the scares, we're building a multiplayer experience designed with replayability at the forefront. We'll have more details to share regarding character progression, character traits, customization, proximity chat, and more thrilling gameplay features.
Oh,
in
they're
the
gonna have
coming months.
customization.
But we can't wait for all of you to join us when Halloween launches on September 8th, 2026.
Oh my God, guys.
There it is. There it is.
Like,
Now-
here's the thing, and I don't like it. Looked incredible. It looks fucking amazing. I'm glad Ilphonics is a great company. I love Ghostbusters Spirits Unleashed. They did great with that. Gun Media, I've always been a fan. It looks amazing. Again, it looks like a refined Friday the 13th game, and I'm in for it. And they've added some cool little elements to it. I gotta be honest though, man, that Loomis guy, the actor's just not it.
I said this for you, so you didn't have to say it for yourself. But I put on Twitter when that came out, I was like, Jay was right fucking there. Like, he was right there.
I would have done it. I would have done that shit for free.
I know.
You ain't gonna pay me. Give me a Starbucks card. I don't even drink it. I'll give it to Mike. Give me a gift card. No, but yeah, it's like you're in a hostile. I've never done voice acting. Don't get me wrong. I'm sure that guy is great in his other pursuits in life with his career. But it just, like, I would imagine if you're like supposed to be, they're like, all right, you're Dr. Loomis. You got a gun on Michael. He's holding a girl by the throat and he's getting ready to kill her. Your line is, let her go, Michael. Now, I don't want to hurt you. Put it down. It just doesn't have the same type of authority or like tension that it should have. You're like, Michael, put it down. Get out. Like, it should, something.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. And I think someone said, correct me if I'm wrong, chat, and I know you will, that it's the same guy who did the Loomis voice in Halloween Kills.
Oh yeah, well, sequence. The guy, they didn't. Okay, well, the actor they did in Halloween Kills, he looked like him. He just didn't really sound like him.
You think it's because they're really trying to do Donald Pleasance from the first movie and not more intense Pleasance and four?
I would say fuck that, because I'll tell you why. Donald Pleasance in Halloween 1 was incredible. Obviously, he was great, and like he was the one that cemented his role. But it wasn't until the 4th, 5th, and really 6th one that the Loomis character became like a shining like badass. Like that, again, Halloween 1 and 2, he was awesome. He was a lot more calm and collected.
I think 4 was his masterpiece.
4 was the best one. Like that was when Loomis really stood out amongst all the other characters. In Halloween 4, to me, that cemented him as the Van Helsing.
Okay, no, it's the voice actor that does the tape in 2018. The one's like, it needs to die, Michael.
Oh shit, yeah. Okay.
You know,
well, it is what it be. I'm not. Well, that guy did a pretty good job, but it wasn't.
I thought that was better than the Halloween Kills voice.
Yeah, there just wasn't any kind of urgency in the guy's voice.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Put her down now. Don't want that. I don't know.
Don't you do it. I said don't do it.
Michael, no. Michael, no. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah,
but other than that, it looks great. It looks amazing.
I really, the only thing I didn't like about it, well, two things honestly I didn't like about it. When they show the actual gameplay of you fighting Michael, It looked messy and confusing to me. Now the gameplay is not finished yet. They still have till September. And when you start the trailer, it literally says at the bottom, gameplay is not official footage yet. But like for now, just commenting on what I saw there, the battling scenes, not the kills and like the clip scenes, but the actual battle gameplay footage scenes looks really wonky to me. And the outlines of the people like go through Michael Myers, and it's hard to tell where you are. That kind of looks shitty to me, but I'm sure they'll get it right. But
well, yeah, they'll refine it as it gets closer to launch day. I mean, yeah, it'll have some issues with it. I was more worried about his mask, and it actually looked great with the lighting and stuff. They nailed it. Like, just on the cover, it kind of looks cheap and whatever. It doesn't look bad. It just looks like, that's all mom could afford until next year. I can't get you the officially licensed Michael Myers mask, okay? That's what we got. Hamburgers are at home. We don't need McDonald's Big Macs. I can make you a McDonald's. That's what it kind of reminds me of. It looks like a Temu Michael Myers mask. But in the game,
mask at home.
But in the game, it looks great. The lighting really works really, really well. There's a couple of scenes in there that look like a movie.
And I do like how you can play with Dr. Loomis, because you're not going to have people fighting over picking him in the thing beforehand, because you can play as him after you die. You can either come back as a sheriff's deputy, or you can come back as Loomis and help everybody. So I wonder if people will be dying on purpose just so they can play.
Well, maybe, and that's what I'm going to say. Like, I wonder how they're gonna use that for the balance, because if you're playing Michael Myers, the whole goal for you is to get as many of these people out as you can, as fast as you can, so it's not like a 4v1. So it's easier to win. But if they can just come back willy-nilly and keep attacking you, then it's kind of like, well, what the fuck?
Well, I guess and that's confusing too. How does that work? Because
maybe it's limited. You can only come back as Loomis and a couple of the deputies for a limited time.
Yeah, for limited time only. And also, like, you probably have to unlock something in the game to get Loomis's help and to get police help. So if you die, you probably have to sit there waiting for someone to figure out that part of the multiplayer where they call the cops or they alert Loomis or something, and you don't know if it's going to be you or not. So that'll probably thwart people from dying on purpose.
Well, I mean, it's obviously we're going to get it day one. We have to for the channel, but I mean, even if we weren't doing games for the channel, I would pick it up. It looks fucking fun as shit. I'm always going to queue up for Michael though, because if I get Survivor, I ain't doing shit. I'm not helping no civilians. I'm not helping my team. I'm trying to get out.
Yeah, I prefer to be Michael.
Huh?
I'd prefer to be Michael as well.
Yeah,
I believe.
I think everybody's. Well, I think the queue line for Michael Myers is going to be insane. Like, you're never gonna it's going to be, if you're trying to queue just to play the killer, it's going to be forever in the queue lines. But if I'm a Survivor, dude, straight up, like, if you want to come with me, that's cool, man. We could get this car started. But if you're going to fall behind, fuck you. I'm not helping you.
Yeah, and like we will figure it out. We'll have it figured out by then how to play it, because we're going to have to play it. It's going to be interesting to see how you can play it with copyright, because the second that music plays, you're getting decopyrighted. I mean, the Halloween music is a stickler.
Well, that's weird. Yeah, because I don't know. Like, I remember watching various like Twitch streamers and stuff, like when they were doing Friday the 13th, and they played it all the way through. And there was some copyright, well, maybe there wasn't, or maybe there was. I don't know if that was copyright. I'm sure it is copyrighted, but
yeah,
they played it.
Not to the level, not to the level Halloween is, dude. Like, Halloween's crazy with how they don't give you a strike, but they'll demonetize you. So, but I'm sure there's a way to get around it, whether it's clips or whatever. And we could play it live on Patreon. Maybe we can play it live sometimes. We'll figure it out. We're definitely going to get it figured out, because we got this and Hellraiser to play, obviously, coming up.
Well, the Hellraiser game is going to be the hardest one.
Yeah,
because there's going to be titties in that. There's like vaginas. There's like body parts, blood, boogers, snot. There's all sorts of stuff.
That'll have to be Patreon only gaming live, and then we'll be able to release edited clips for sure. But we're definitely going to get the gaming thing figured out by then for sure. And so there's still stuff to talk about the multiplayer, of course, but I really was hoping that when PAX ended, we would get a campaign trailer. There's no way to know, so I'm not poo-pooing it, but like, they haven't said anything about the campaign and the solo story mode, which is what I'm most excited about.
It's probably, I got to be honest with you, I think the campaign mode is going to be super short. That's probably why they're not really talking much about it. It's not that it's going to be like something you could just be like, oh, it sucks. But I almost feel like they're going to use the campaign mode as like sort of like a soft tutorial, like on how to play the game.
Yeah.
So you'll play it, and then you'll do the tutorial, aka the campaign, so you'll be more familiar with the controls, and then you go into multiplayer. Yeah. By the way, I gotta suck some cock for Ilphonic. They are great, dude. Ilphonic, if you guys don't know, Ghostbusters Spirits Unleashed is an asymmetrical game like this is. Not as refined, but you get to play as Ghostbusters or ghosts, and Ilphonic knocked it out of the park. They were true fans of Ghostbusters, and you can tell with how they designed the game. And also, they kept support going for that game and releasing free DLC, by the way, for a long ass time. I think they're still supporting it. I mean, they're not releasing any more updates, but they're still like available on Twitter and stuff. And I guess they still patch the game now and again. But they're great. That's a great company to have behind your game.
Which I'm sure is a really great thing to hear for people who are worried about Gun, because Gun, and I honestly, I don't think it's their fault. I think they ran into really unfortunate rights issues back to back from Friday to TCM. I don't think that they seem like really good people. I don't think that was their fault. People will disagree with me on that. Who knows? But a lot of people are worried that, I'm going to get excited about this game, and they're just going to end up having to cancel it because of rights issues after I spend a bunch of money or whatever. But like Jay just said, Ilphonics kept the Ghostbusters.
Ilphonic's amazing. Going, so. Well, here's the thing about Gun. I don't know the ins and the outs of why people are super mad at them. I know that the Friday the 13th game, they had no choice. The lawsuit happened, and then the judgment happened, and they can't support a game where it's illegal basically for them to keep doing it. You know what I mean? Or not illegal. Yeah. They didn't have the rights to it anymore. But I know a lot of people are like, well, they abandoned the game. They couldn't keep it going because there was no the fucking guy that was like, that's my Jason won.
Yeah.
So he was like, no.
And who knows? Maybe you could argue that they should have had their stuff squared away a little better before, but I don't know. Like, I don't know the stuff, so I can't say that.
Oh, some of you guys in the chat some of you that I know that you are DBD players. So Pinhead is removed completely from DBD, Dead by Daylight. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you can't play or buy Pinhead any longer. Have they made that announcement for Michael Myers yet? I think they did, where Michael Myers is going to be taken off the store shelves for Dead by Daylight, because it wouldn't make any sense for them to. Well, yeah, they're not going to license the character out if they're going to have their own game. I don't know. I can't remember.
It'd be smart to. Proximity chat's exciting too, by the way. Someone mentioned in the comments of the video I made, they were like, I just hope that one day I'm playing and I see Loomis run by and I hear, God damn it, Michael. Like coming from the.
I didn't even think about the proximity chat's gonna be fucking crazy. Oh my god, yeah, that's gonna be great.
That'll be super cool. And it said there's gonna be more details on that, so obviously they're gonna include it. So
yeah, I want to be Loomis. Like, you think I'm afraid of you? I spit on you.
Some of those kills were great though, man. The fire, the oven kill where he burns his face. You've got the kill on the weight bench, which is dope.
So
they've never even done that in movies.
So they're going to do standard kills, and you'll have some type of variety with how he kills people with his bare hands and his weapons. But then you're also going to have environment kills, which is again similar to Friday the 13th, the game, which is awesome. The only thing I'm kind of confused on is the stalking. Oh shit! So yeah, smart. Okay, well they took him out. The only thing is the stalking ability they showed with Michael. So when you stalk somebody, it gives you some kind of power up or some kind of upgrade, but it's just like you can tell. I didn't really follow that part. Was it saying that? So it doesn't increase your speed? That's what I thought they were going to do. Like in Dead by Daylight, when you stalk somebody, your speed kind of increases when you hit level 2. Your speed goes up, and that's what I thought they were going to. Like Michael starts at a base level, kind of slow. And then the more he stalks, the more powerful he gets, the faster he gets.
Yeah, that's pretty dope.
But it says something about like them just being able to track survivors.
There's a couple shots in here that show off his stalking that you could miss if you're not looking. By he looks so dope in that shot, dude. He looks so good. We're talking about an in shape, thin Michael Myers right there. I like it. I could never, but there's a shot of him popping up in a window here, dude. That is so bad.
He turned like that on purpose so he could get his full silhouette in the game.
Yeah, he was sucking in. Sucking in. Check out this shot right here, dude. This is sick.
Fans of the genre know and love, but we're
right there.
The face in the window.
The window.
Genre know and love.
That's badass. I know.
That's fucking awesome. Why is he so short though?
That's a big ass house.
Yeah, they must be on the second story.
No, I mean, because Michael's only like 6 foot. Like I think he was only meant to be like 6 foot.
But if you're on the main floor of the house, it would be weird. Like the sizing kind of doesn't make sense there. But
he's a short king. He's a short king. That's what that is. That's all right. He don't have to be 7 foot and pull ass. He could do it.
That's and dude, at first I was against this because I thought it didn't really match the vibe and the feeling of Michael Myers, but I'm into the super stalk mode or whatever.
Dynamic and terrifying multiplayer.
It makes sense though.
Sick looking.
Because it makes sense because you know how they've never explained how Michael moves at superhuman speed and is like appearing in front of someone or moving all over the map really quickly, or in the movies how he moves from point A to point B, unless that motherfucker like hitting speed balls left and right and just having all sorts of cocaine fueled energy. This makes sense. Like the evil that powers Michael is giving him this supernatural resistance and speed. That makes sense.
And it also makes sense for how, you know, in horror movies, the stalker, you always wonder, like, how do they walk? They never run, and yet they're right on your ass, or how Jason will teleport. It's kind of a cool thing. I like, should be stalking Mike J, but I
if we put us in the game. Aura farming. That's what he's doing. Yeah, dude. He's aura farming. Yeah, dude. Like, yeah, he's like, this motherfucker is just like skating through souls when he's like shadow stepping. He's just skating through.
There's those eyes are so fucking sick. And yeah, these kills. Where's the now here's what I'm talking about with the
stalking.
No,
I'm not sure on the I can't remember.
And opening.
What did he say? Like, what does it mean? Like, he doesn't like his power. Okay, so weapon execution. You got bloodthirsty execution.
They're going full Mortal Kombat on this bitch. You're gonna have to get quick with the thumb.
But I guess the more you stalk, the more these options open up. Then it says hide grab execution. So I wonder if that means that you can take them behind that car and like fuck them up without anybody being alerted to your presence or something. I don't know.
I almost don't like this because I've seen this in a couple of the animations. You got to do a lot of like left, right, up, down shit. We plan on playing this game
no
in the bag.
What that means, what that is probably doing is on the D-pad. If you hit down, it'll do a different type of execution for you. You don't have to hit them in a like a sequence.
Oh, okay. Well, hopefully not, because that would get hard. I'm like, I've had 6 Bud Lights.
No. So like if you grab somebody and they're in the kill position, if you hit down on the D-pad, it'll give you one type of execution. If you hit right,
that I like. Okay, yeah. Cool. I'm glad you clarified that for me, because I just noticed.
I mean, I didn't work on the game, but I'm assuming. I'm assuming. Yeah, I'm not gonna enter no like fatality code.
Hopefully you're right. It definitely seems like there's like tons more stuff for you to do in this game than there was for you to do in the Friday the 13th game. Like, there's a lot more intricacies in it than there was in that game.
Does this game survive the test of time? Because Texas Chainsaw Massacre was hot for about a month, that it died. Killer Clowns from Outer Space. I don't even know if that game, maybe a couple of weeks.
Evil Dead came and went like a fart in the night.
Yeah, Bruce Campbell game dead before even this, and that game looked pretty good. Does this game have what it takes to survive?
It's the biggest,
company like
biggest killer, behind it,
maybe. Well, and you know what? To be honest, the IP is way bigger than, like, in my opinion, it's bigger than Friday the 13th and Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Even though I love both those properties, it's still a bigger property. Halloween is, and it's also still fresh in people's mind because they had Halloween 2018 and the trilogy that just came out.
Yeah, and let's be honest. I mean, I love Texas Chainsaw Massacre as much as anybody else does, but there's only so much time you can spend in chicken shacks and basements that smell like, you know, someone left out a severed wiener in the hot sun.
It smells like poop in here.
This coming out in September with fall creeping in, I think a lot of people are going to get like the Halloween vibe and the feeling of that playing this. So I think at least for the first season, it's going to be fucking huge. Like, that's just my guess.
Yeah, like, again, this is never gonna like dethrone something like Dead by Daylight. Dead by Daylight is like fucking Magneto. That bitch is like done. Like, he lives on Asteroid M. Dead by Daylight is Asteroid M and Magneto. It's just not going anywhere anytime soon. But could this game potentially come in second place where it will act like it won't beat back Dead by Daylight, but it'll survive, where people will still be playing it? Like Ghostbusters Spirits Unleashed, people are still playing that game. Yeah. It's not a lot, but there are people that are still actively supporting it, and Ilphonic is doing a good job keeping it up as well. And Ilphonic being a part of the companies that are representing this game. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I'll say this game survives.
I think it will too. The only other qualm I have with it really is, I mean, it really, like, the animations really do look just like the Friday the 13th game as far as the survivors.
I mean, they look a little bit cleaner.
I guess, yeah, but like the survivors still, to me, are really just kind of like lackluster. Like, I'm not excited to play as any of them, and their animations and the way they move is just like, I don't know. I hope that they're able to expand on this and add some Halloween 4 characters and shit like that.
Does it say? I wonder what engine what engine the game is running.
One of those goddamn Real Engine 7s or whatever the fuck.
Unreal Engine 5.
I don't know. So I think something like that. Somebody in the chat will know. But yeah, like one of those things. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. It could go either way, man. But I'll tell you this: it looks great.
Yeah, it's running Unreal Engine 5. So I mean, it is. I mean, that's pretty good. I mean, I don't know. I don't have any hate for it. I think it looks pretty cool for even
distance. Look at this shot.
As the
dude.
body
That
count
is
climbs.
so sick. That is great. Dave McRae would jizz in his pants at that blue lighting.
Dave McRae already did.
I wonder how difficult it's going to be to get the hang of, because you have like the cards and shit. There's a lot going on. I wonder if it's going to be a difficult, what do you call it? Learning
curve. Yeah. I think it's. I think it'll take one session, but I think that's what the campaign, quote unquote, is for you to learn the buttons and the tutorial to kind of get you used to the game while telling you a brief story. That's what I think.
It's horse shit, because I just want an Alien Isolation Michael Myers campaign mode. That would be fucking awesome.
Well, shit in one hand and wish in the other. See which one. I mean, it is, but at least we have a fucking Halloween survival game.
It's true. It's very true. And I'm excited for it. I can't wait to play it. We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna do it. They forced us to. They forced our hand. They said, you got to figure out the gaming because we're making a fucking Halloween game, and you bitches got to play it.
That's exactly that was on their press packet. They're like, you bitches are gonna play. That's what they said. It was bold. It was bold, and they knew I was that bitch. I was like, I am that bitch. I'm gonna play it. You're 100% right. Here's a question: is it gonna be $60 or $70? Is it gonna be full price, or is it gonna be $40?
I think it. How much was Friday the 13th? Was it like?
I don't remember what it was when it came out.
I remember eventually it was basically fucking free. Like you could just get the shit for like $6.
Well, that's when they lost license. I mean, and nobody was playing it, but it probably will be $70. Well,
Dr. Corndog said 50.
Okay, yeah, Ghostbusters wasn't $70 when it came out.
Yeah, and again, if there's no campaign mode and it's just multiplayer, I don't think you can charge $60-$70 for it.
I mean, it depends on how popular it gets. That's the other thing too. How much DLC? Because dude, the DLC could get out of control. It's gonna. I mean, I'm gonna buy that shit. All right, because if you can buy like DLC, like get different masks,
yeah,
I'm gonna do it.
Dude, the different masks. That's the kind of shit I would pay for. Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, they know my weakness. You know exactly how to press my prostate. Did I say 2 figures? I meant 3. Yeah, I will definitely buy DLC masks for Michael Myers if that's available, and it will be. Why wouldn't they do it? And that's fine. If the game is great, I have no problems paying a little bit of extra coin for DLC to support the game. I just don't. I don't mind it.
Guys, comment, send your super chats about what you guys think about it. We got some more movie news to get to, and then we're going to get to all those. But before we do that, whenever someone comes in with a big swinging dick, we gotta
give him some high wall.
Come on now, more margaritas.
Great ass.
I'm always
Lee the Machine fucking Bowers. Thank you, Lee. You're too kind to us, man. We really appreciate you. He says, "Happy Hump Day, my handsome fellas, Loomis and Chalice. Let's all meet up at the gym. Get our workout session done. By the way, I farted, and I swear it was Michael. Keep being amazing." I'll listen. I've already been to the gym twice today. I like to sit on the leg press. All right. I put some Miller High Life Genuine Draft, the champagne of beers, in my workout bottle. Right. And I sit in the leg press, and there's a mirror, and it backs up to the women and men, mostly women, who do the stair press in their tight yoga outfits. And I wear Google glasses, and I hit on them afterwards, and then when they deny me, I use my hatred of them to furiously whack off in my basement while I watch the footage.
Lee, when you say meet up at the gym, do you mean big burly butts down on Main Street? Because that's where you're going. I'm not going to help you practice your bounce on wieners. I'm not going with you anywhere with your monster
Not
truck.
everyone can do it.
Shut your goddamn helpy's mouth.
Not everyone can bounce on a wiener.
I'm not going anywhere with you, Lee. You scare me, and I don't like it. And I know that you farted. I could smell it from here. You need to check your colon because I think it died. It smells like you need to go to the doctor. I'm not going anywhere in the gym with you. Nowhere.
Perhaps that's why he was blaming on Michael, who you let go, by the way.
Michael's not amazing. Yeah, I love the hero worship. Yes, Michael Myers, such an amazing serial killer. I love Michael Myers. He goes around killing people and he doesn't care. Such a wonderful human being. He's so misunderstood, Lee. He's such a misunderstood guy. Of course. Why don't you just let him out and go to Sunday school with him? You dumb shit.
By the way, I could see like a senile Loomis in like a future. Like he's so crazy and obsessed with Michael, he just lets out a stinky fart, and when he smells it, he goes, "That's dead. Michael, you're here."
Brimstone. I knew he came through the door.
Thank you, Lee. Always awesome. Thank you, man. Appreciate you.
Love you, buddy. the fucking best, man. Where is the button I'm trying to press? I can't find it. There it is. Love you, Lee. Thanks, buddy. Listen, this is not as popular as Halloween, but I am fucking equally excited for it. They're remaking Cape Fear, which, let's be honest, they never needed to remake Cape Fear, but that's such an underrated fucking awesome movie.
That looks like me when I'm trying to decide if I'm gonna day drink or not. Dude, that looks like what's his name? Mike White. That looks like Mike White.
If he was Hispanic, I can see.
Yeah, that's an Hispanic Mike White. He's like, you don't want to smoke weed with me out in my garage?
Yeah, I do. And I love Javier Bardem as an actor. He's a weird dude in real life. Like he showed up to the Oscars and almost nobody was saying anything political, right?
Yeah.
Almost nobody was being political, which whatever side you're on, I don't care. But it's just like we get sick of hearing it from Hollywood. But he goes up in the Oscars and he was so proud of himself, dude. He was almost like the dude from No Country for Old Men, because that was him, obviously. It was like he goes over the Oscars and he steps up to the microphone. He goes, and again, regardless of how you feel about this, it's not about that. It's just how proud of himself he looked. And he said the most basic shit. He goes, "No war and free Palestine." And then he went.
He gave us
everybody cheered.
Yeah.
I was like, it's too much.
And he coughed and spit out some peanuts that he was eating from the gas station. By the way, he does look like a Spanish Nicolas Cage.
I can see it. Yeah, he's a great fucking actor.
It looks like Nicolas Cage with contacts.
Isn't he was the Bond villain that takes out his teeth? He's like, "Look upon your work, James."
Dude, I gotta be honest. Javier Bardem, he's a good-looking dude, man. Like you see him in like No Country for Old Men, but he's also such a great actor. You couldn't even like that. It just doesn't even look like him. It's insane.
But here's the remake. I don't know if they need to do one, but I'm excited about it because I'm a consumer bitch.
Oh shit! It's on Apple TV. Fuck! I'm not getting that.
You ever look around and wonder, do we deserve all this?
Oh, him. Amy Adams.
Do we deserve all this? Do we deserve all this? Do we deserve all this?
The eyes, Chico, that never lie.
I had a good life once too.
We did what we thought was right.
Talk about having it all. You deserve this.
Is that blood?
Something's really wrong. Oh my God. What is your worst fear? You deserve this.
I want that as my ring.
What are you doing here, Max?
That laugh.
He's coming after my family.
You deserve this.
We need to be ready.
What did you do?
Is there any way Max could know about what we did?
I think Max knows.
You deserve this. You deserve this.
I'm in, dude.
It looks pretty badass.
It's a series.
Yeah, I'm not interested in paying Apple TV, which sucks. I'm not doing that. But as far as it's been a minute since I've seen Cape Fear. I remember liking it, but that looked great. I mean, but I'm just not paying it for. I'm not getting Apple TV. All right, I already got too many streaming services. I'm not interested.
I could give you our password because we have it because we watched.
No, they're locking all that shit down.
Yeah, they always
share passwords.
You can always get this face right here, baby. Laugh. Watch this face.
Is there any way Max could know about what we did?
Yeah. Did you see it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at those eyes, man.
She asked you, "Did you come yet?" I'm like, yeah. 2 seconds in, done.
Yeah, dude. I'm honestly, I think
that doesn't even look like Javier Bardem. That's insane.
Yeah, dude. I like that they actually they did the whole thing with the tattoos that Robert De Niro had in Cape Fear. Because if you guys have not seen Cape Fear, gotta watch that shit, man.
It's a good movie.
Nick Nolte, fucking awesome in that movie. Robert De Niro's fucking awesome in that movie. Scary as shit.
But why the fuck you gotta make it a streaming service, like or streaming? Why don't you just make them? If you're gonna remake it, remake the movie.
Yeah, no, I don't know. But I know that Apple TV did Presumed Innocent with Jake Gyllenhaal, and that shit was amazing. It was so fucking good. So if they have that kind of production quality, I'm in. The vibe I got from the trailer is that they gender flipped it, but in a weird way, because in the original Nick Nolte fucked him over on his court case, and then Nick Nolte is kind of like thinking about cheating with this girl, and then he shows up and catches him. But it seems like Javier Bardem has his eyes on Amy Adams in this one, and like she fucked him over. So maybe they flipped that around. But the cast is fucking great too.
Yeah,
like I love Amy Adams, dude. And The Fighter, oh my god.
Yeah,
oh my god,
she's hot as fucking that. Yeah, I don't know if she's hotter in that or if she's hotter in Man of Steel.
I'm gonna give it to The Fighter, dude, because they're upstairs.
She's kind of slutty in that. Yeah, she's kind of slutty in that. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, why are you running out here like a silverback fucking gorilla? Fighter's a great movie.
Yeah, I think it's cool. I hate the fact that it's gonna be a streaming thing.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see if it's good or not. I'm definitely gonna watch it though. I know this.
But I gotta go pee.
I can feel it. Our menstrual cycles were in lockstep for sure. Yeah, dude, The Fighter's such a good movie. I could watch that. Like, I probably do watch that about once a year, I would say. Fighter's fucking awesome, man. And my phone is dying. I just have to make sure. Okay. Yeah, okay. Sorry about that. I had to make sure everything was all right, even though he didn't do it. But yeah, no, despite him being kind of weird in real life, if you guys don't remember Cape Fear, man, you really got to watch it. I think it's on Tubi, and it's a Scorsese film, but it's weird because I feel like nobody talks about it, but it's a good horror movie. Juliette Lewis is in that. Kind of creepy what they do with Robert De Niro and Juliette Lewis. Don't like that at all. But dude, it's amazing. It's a great movie. What else do we have to talk about? We still have so much news to get to, I fear. Let me pop over here and start opening that shit up right now before we get to your all's thoughts on all this bombastic and sexual news that we've discussed on this wonderful Wednesday evening. Let's see here. Yeah, dude, Nick Nolte's fucking underrated. I never saw Counselor. I heard it sucked so bad I never saw it. But it's Ridley Scott, right? Oh, God, dude. Yeah, it's got Fear vibes to it. If you saw Mark Wahlberg in Fear, it's got that same kind of vibe to it for sure. Oh, dude, I would love to go see Shane Gillis. I think that shit would be funny as hell. I think he's hilarious. Yeah, Mercurio, you're correct. We still need to do the Supergirl trailer. But where would you rank like Cape Fear in Scorsese's greatest films? Like you got Goodfellas, obviously, Wolf of Wall Street, the Bringing Out the Dead with Nicolas Cage is an underrated Scorsese film for sure. The Departed, fucking underrated as hell. I think it should be right up there with Goodfellas, to be honest with you. Taxi Driver, yeah. Fucking The Irishman, it's more of a recent one. It's not as good as the other ones, but it still was good. I thought it got an unfair shake, but
call him Mr. Raider, call him
I thought it was Mr. Wrong.
Mr. Wrong, yeah. Call him insane. I know what I want, and I want it now. That's what they should play when Michael starts killing.
Because anyway. What's the last line?
Because I'm Mr. Vain. I know what I want. Anyway, I was thinking about that while I was peeing, so I felt like I should share it with you guys.
I haven't heard that song in years, dude. In years. Let's
call him Mr. Wrong. Call him insane.
All right.
No, I only know that because there was like some dude on Twitter he goes around and he goes on escalators, like a long ass escalator, and he's got a boombox and he plays it and he starts dancing and shit and seeing how many people dance with him on the other side because it's like packed. It's gay. But,
I wouldn't. It is gay, but I also wouldn't be able to stop myself from dancing.
You can't. He only plays great songs, like big banger hits.
So the moment you've all been waiting for. I know you're very excited. Here's the Supergirl trailer.
Hey, I was just touching base to see when you think you might be coming back. You know, I'm just worried that you're not going to find your stride here if you keep going off-world all the time, Kara. I'm worried you're not going to find your people.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, Clark.
Put down the Xanax.
I have no people.
home is wherever you are, buddy. Crypto and I at least had each other. Honestly, I thought we were lucky. But luck, almost by definition, runs out.
God, that CGI sucks.
What do they use real dog?
What can I do?
Honestly.
The Brickens carried the antidote on that person. He has 3 days.
You cannot give up on me.
Dog better not fucking die. I can't deal with that right now. Motherfuckers.
It's the crime of the Yellow Hills. He murdered my innocent family.
Just do what I say. And don't die. This does not look like this is gonna end well for you guys.
Stop. Oh.
You're hurting my head.
You look thick. You look thick.
Revenge. It won't take your pain away.
Your eyes are beautiful when you cry. A lot of pain. A lot of suffering.
There's no home without you, buddy.
Same shot from the last movie?
Aren't you the ditz from that dive bar?
Funny. That's what I've been calling you.
Touche.
Mixed feelings.
So, you guys want to get tacos after this, or like what I saw? And I'll be honest with you, and no hate for real. In my opinion, if you like the trailer, you like the trailer. That looked like fucking Star-Lord with fucking like a chick Star-Lord with a Superman symbol on him. Like the entire time I was watching this shit, it looked like Guardians of the Galaxy or some shit. I'm sorry, it just did.
Tapichi just said farts.
Yeah,
that's his face too. Farts.
I was like, hey, no, probably not. Probably not. I'm sorry, guys. It's not my cup of tea. If you liked it, you liked it. It's cool. I just thought what I saw was like Guardians of the Galaxy shit. I've seen this shit before. You know, there's nothing new under the sun as far as how this movie was presented to me.
I agree with that. And I kind of have mixed feelings, dude, because on one hand, like I kind of got into it because of the exact same reason that I get into the stuff that I like that James Gunn does.
Yeah.
Like you've got a banger of a fucking song playing, right? And all this emotional stuff going on.
Yeah.
It's the same reason I love Peacemaker. Like he does the emotional stuff really well. He really does. But honestly, at the same time, it's kind of getting like, dude, are you a one-trick pony? Because it's like everything feels and he's not directing this, by the way, but it does feel like every single one of James Gunn's films.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, and it's not like saying, like, again, I think James Gunn is a good director. I think that he has done, I think Guardians of the Galaxy was great because the fact that he took basically an unknown superhero group like Guardians of the Galaxy, and they were very unknown. They weren't unknown to comic book readers, but they were like second tier kind of characters. And he brought up, like, he did what Jon Favreau did with Iron Man.
James Gunn does not have nothing to do
I'm not
with
saying he directed it, but it's his vision.
His fingerprints are all up and say he's fisting this from the outside. He has everything to do with this. I mean, you can tell by just watching the trailer.
I just feel like it's too, I don't know. It's just not my thing, man. I don't know. Like, I remember liking the Supergirl movie in the 80s, and that was pretty good. I remember liking that I thought it was pretty good. There's something about this. Like, I don't know what it is, man. It just feels like too gay. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. It just feels like there's something off about it for me.
Do you think it's possible that just like we don't need a Supergirl movie?
No, I don't know, man. She's important. Like she is important. Like she's obviously like a staple for the DC universe in a lot of ways in the comic books. But it's personally, I never cared.
But like over on the Marvel side, right? They can't even make a Spider-Man movie without, throwing in Punisher, Iron Man, all this other stuff.
Yeah.
And for DC to just be like, we can just do a Supergirl. It seems weird. Like Wonder Woman, I understand. It's nothing to do with her being a woman. It's just
she's part of the big three. So she has to be.
How many Supergirl comic books do you guys own? You know what I mean? Like she's integral to other people's plots, but like how many Supergirl comic books do you guys own? That's a part of it too.
I don't know, man. And they're going with the party girl attitude of Kara Zor-El, which again, what I heard was that it was a terrible run in the comic books and they abandoned it because people didn't like it. So I don't know why you would run with that particular storyline when people didn't like that version of her.
Yeah.
Like Injustice 2, the video game, they did Kara Zor-El way fucking better. Way fucking better. Like she wasn't some drunk party girl hanging out at bars with Lobo and be like, "You're the death side." I thought you were like, it wasn't like that.
Yeah, I'll tell you this: the dialogue was bad. The dialogue was bad. Like the emotions were there with the song and the space stuff going on, but like, dude, at the end of Superman, when she comes out and she has her little moment, I thought that movie's gonna be fucking awesome. That's gonna be funny. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a good time. This was kind of just like depressing.
Yeah.
Like she obviously has to have an arc though, so I'm kind of talking out of both sides of my mouth. I'm gonna see it, like Lynn Harris said. I will see it.
Yeah,
and it could be good.
Like I'm not shitting on it just because it's Supergirl and she's not my favorite like DC character. And it could be great. I don't like. Listen, Thunderbolts. A lot of people hate that movie. I thought Thunderbolts was good. I liked that. It was at least a different type of storytelling than Marvel had been doing up to that point, and a lot of people didn't like it. But I thought it was pretty cool.
I love that.
Maybe this movie might be a hidden gem. I don't know. I'm just saying based on my trailer reaction. When I saw, I was like, dude, motherfuckers are already crying and shit when this trailer was dropped on YouTube. I'm like, what the fuck are you crying about?
That's what, and I guess that's kind of where I'm coming from. Like, it didn't look bad to me. Like, honestly, it didn't look bad to me. But also, I feel like I've seen this movie 1,000 times, and it's always got something to do with James Gunn. And I just wonder, like, is this going to be every movie DC puts out? Is it going to have this exact DNA?
Yeah, well, you're going to be accused of being a part of the Snyder cult, and like everything has to be dark and
dude. Peacemaker's one of my favorite shows I've seen.
No, I know, but that's how it is. If you don't like James Gunn's style, then you're a Snyder fucking bot, and you only want gloomy heroes.
That's fair, I guess. I guess that's fair. But
yeah, we'll see what happens. I mean, it might be good. What I saw was like I like again, motherfuckers were crying over this trailer. All right, what the fuck, man? Go outside, get a beer.
Blu-ray Dick's got a good point.
Blu-ray
the Green Lantern show did not feel like a James Gunn production. It felt different.
It did not, but it still looks bad, and we shit on that too.
I liked it. Like you shit on more of that. I thought the Green Lantern.
Well, because that's not a Green Lantern. But because the trailer.
It.
No, I know it was like True Detective. That's not Green Lantern to me. Somebody said No Country for Lanterns when we watched that trailer. They're trying to go too gritty with that. It doesn't work. It's literally about space cops in outer space, and you fucking put it in a dirty buttfuck dusty town in Timbuktu, and you're like, oh yeah, we'll just do that. And then the suit's all butt crack brown, and you're like, oh yeah, that's good.
I get it. Like you're not wrong. I'm gonna be different than everyone is to me when I say something. Like I don't think you're wrong. I just for some reason I'm into that grounded idea of Green Lantern. It feels different to me. Like, well, I'm excited for it.
Here's the thing about the Green Lantern show. Is Kyle Chandler a good actor? Fuck yeah. Am I pleased with him being Hal Jordan? I'm not bad. Like I think he could. I'm good with that. The guy that playing Jon Stewart, I'm okay with that. I just don't like the fact that it's in a dirty butt crack in the end of town in Nebraska somewhere where there's tumbleweeds left and right, and it's like supposed to be some kind of weird gritty detective story. I think that's dumb. Yeah, and yeah. So I saw some people were saying, well, I mean, the green will come later on in the suit. Like I'm like, dude, I think the director of that show or somebody had said, we thought green was corny, and that's why we didn't include it. Like, why the fuck are you even doing the show then?
Yeah,
if you don't like the character, if you think it's corny with all the green, then why are you doing it?
Yeah, no,
But as far as the we'll stay on topic. As Supergirl, the trailer, I just don't care. What I saw there, I was like, it may be good, it may not be. I kind of was like 50-50 on it. There's nothing in that trailer that pulled me in. Nothing.
Yeah.
Even Lobo. And Lobo's cool. I like the character of Lobo.
Speaking of things that have been done before, and speaking of one-trick ponies, Jason Momoa, dude. I mean, that was just Aquaman. It's just he was angrier. Like, you know, he even did the thing where he takes a drink and throws it. You know what I mean? Like, and he seemed just like he seemed as Aquaman in Zack Snyder's movies. It didn't. I don't know. I don't know about Jason Momoa. I haven't seen him do anything that I've been like, I really need to see the next movie.
You know what? To be honest with you, though, I think that he fits Lobo better than Aquaman. I liked Aquaman. I actually enjoyed Aquaman. I didn't see the second one, I didn't see the second.
He looked. The look was great. He looked
Aquaman.
Great.
Yeah, but as far as Lobo, he actually presents better as Lobo than he does Aquaman.
That's fair. Yeah, that's 100% fair. You know what I want to see? This is off topic, but I want to see Red Omega from X-Men. Like, I want to see what that guy looks like on screen. Yeah, Red Omega. Yeah, Omega Red. Yeah,
Omega Red. Yeah, Omega Red would be. Yeah, he's a badass villain.
Yeah, like they did some great art with that. They'd probably fuck it up. But
so, what would you give that trailer on a 1 to 10?
I'd 6.5. It seemed fine. It just seemed like
I'm at a flat 5. I'm at a flat 5. I'm like, it could go either way. It could go either way.
It really could.
Like the emotional impact of that story could be great, and it could be one of those movies that's not really about the special effects or the hoopla going on with her powers and shit. It's about the emotional attach. I don't know, because the whole idea behind Kara Zor-El is that she was launched from Krypton with Clark or Kal-El to be his protector, and then they got off course, and she didn't arrive until way later. And she kind of feels like a failure because she couldn't protect him from all the shit that she was supposed to. I don't know. There's a whole deep part of that story that's really interesting, but we'll see what happens.
I'm just going to say it. You guys can shit on me all you want to. I don't care. I can take a beating. Sometimes I like it. But let me tell you this. That fucking dog looks like shit. The CGI looks like shit. The dog looks fake as hell. I actually hate the dog, and I'm a dog lover. I hate Crypto. Like, I hate him. Look at Crypto in the
Mike's like, why can't you get a real dog that flies? I mean, is it really hard to find one?
Honest to God. Like, you don't have to, but you can get a real dog for the other scenes, and then you could CGI the other stuff. He doesn't have to look completely computerized fake. Dude, they did the Edge with a real fucking bear. You can't do a fucking poodle. And by the way, why is it a goddamn poodle? Because James Gunn had a poodle once, and it reminds him of his dog.
That's not all about him. That wasn't a poodle.
Well, whatever. It's close enough to a fucking poodle.
No, it looks nothing like a poodle.
I'm not a dogmatologist. It looks just like a fucking poodle.
It doesn't.
It's a fucking ball hair. It's a ball hair away from a goddamn poodle.
Dude, poodles look like fucking bitches from Edward Scissorhands that have their hair fixed.
So those are big fancy poodles. This is just a regular tiny small poodle. It's a mix.
I will say one thing a lot of people have commented on and talked about is James Gunn does put a lot of himself in the movies, like the characters, and I think Crypto is based on his own dog. And they're like, why are you like? We know you directed the fucking movie. We know you're the master and commander of the entire DCUO.
Poodle, bitch.
Well, not poodle. DCUO. It's not a poodle.
Fucking poodle.
That looks nothing like the fucking dog.
That looks just like Crypto. Dude.
Look up Crypto. I guarantee you.
A little tighter.
Look up Crypto. No. That motherfucker got like side froze on its ears.
This is the stupidest argument.
That bitch looks like Shogun's dog.
That looks just like
dude. Like that's the kind of dog a Shogun would have in fucking Barry Gordy's The Last Dragon. Show enough.
That's not is Crypto. It's because in the comics he's like a big, strong, awesome.
That's
Labrador.
Not a poodle.
Like that's Crypto, dude.
That's not a fucking that's not. But Crypto's not a poodle, even in the movies.
It's fucking close enough. He looks just like a poodle.
He looks like a schnauzer.
Semantics.
He looks like a schnauzer.
The dumbest semantics I've ever heard in my life.
I swear, dude, he looks like a fucking schnauzer.
Schnauzer. What's a schnauzer look? You think that looks more like Crypto than the poodle I just showed?
Not the fucking goddamn Gandalf beard.
Idiot.
Look at that one.
They're all the same. They're all none of those look anything like that fucking dog.
That kind of does. Well, okay, they got a weird beard. Your beard's weird.
But what kind of dog is the dog in the movies?
Type in what kind of dog is Crypto. Just type in what kind of dog is Crypto in the movies.
Because the dog in the movie is not the dog that Crypto is, so it's going to get confused.
Type in what is the dog in the movies though. Crypto movie.
Crypto dog breed Superman 2025. There's pictures. Fully CGI character modeled after James Gunn's real life dog Azu. It doesn't even. Is it even a fucking?
Okay, type in what kind of dog is James Gunn's dog?
Oh, hang on. There's right. It says His eyes look just like my dog Minnie. She was a Schnauzer Lab Border Collie
Australian.
Australian. There's like 76 fucking dog breeds in there.
It's a
Schnauzer Lab
but
Border
I said
Collie.
Schnauzer. But I said Schnauzer.
Terrier Schnauzer mix. Okay.
I said Schnauzer, so it was a mix.
That Schnauzer looked nothing like that dog.
I told because you picked the Gandalf beard one.
They all look. They're all that fucking good. Okay, maybe this one's the closest one.
Yeah,
it looks like Sundance. Actually,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I had a Schnauzer for 18 years. Like Sundance was a miniature Schnauzer. That motherfucker looked like he getting ready to cause cataclysmic into the world. The one that you just
this one, it does kind of look like. I never thought about that. Maybe that's why you like that piece of shit CGI.
I didn't.
But it
first
looks
off,
like
no, I like Sundance a lot. He was my first dog I ever had, but he was a mean ass motherfucker. But he was 18. He lived a long time. Holy shit! So Crypto hanging out in space. Schnauzers are resilient, motherfuckers. Like that's for sure.
No, you guys have no idea if they like just tickle this dog's paw, like he would be like, they could actually make this dog smile.
The good news about about Sundance though is like, well, it's not the good news, but he had all his teeth pulled, so even if he bit you, you couldn't feel anything. It was just like he was just gum you because he had bad teeth.
My point remains is that dog's not Crypto. So, like, the dog's not Crypto. Over CGI'd. And
yes,
looks like
I agree with you.
Tell me why is it, by the way, that you could be like, I don't like this thing. And I'd be like, I like it, but I understand where you're coming from. And I say it, and you're like, no, fuck you. You're fucking wrong. I fucking hate you. Everything sucks. Why? Why is that?
What are you talking about?
I'm just more affable than you are. It's okay.
What are you talking about? What do you mean?
Huh?
Are you on your period? What do you mean?
Are you on your period?
No, because I'm asking you. Because what do I attack you? What did I attack you about? What did I do?
You were talking. You were fucking screaming about the dog. That's not a fucking poodle. Are you fucking?
Yeah, because I told you. Because you said it was a fucking poodle.
Mike wants a CGI dog that fly. He wants to make a real dog fly. Because I said the dog looks like shit.
But it wasn't a poodle. It wasn't a poodle. Stop redirecting it.
Okay, so I can say the dog looks like shit. Like Mike wants them to make a real dog fly. Oh.
Yeah.
The dog looks like shit.
I think it was all right.
Looks like shit.
No. First off,
that's why I put my foot in the fucking
here's
stand.
How I look at it.
Is when you talk about that fucking dog. That dog looks like shit, and I won't hear
jerk off into a ghost face mask. What I'm saying is this.
I will.
I'm saying it's not.
Why don't you come next time that He-Man says I have the power for the 17,000th fucking time in a movie trailer? Huh? How about you do that? You fucking nerd.
Every time he unlocks the Turdia, I will fucking come.
That should be on a fucking hat. Every time he unlocks the Turdia, I will fucking come.
That should be on a condom. No, either way, yes, it's not a poodle, but as far as the comic book version of Crypto, absolutely not. It's not a Schnauzer. I don't know what the fuck the dog is in the comic books. It's not a Schnauzer. It's like a medium-sized, large dog.
My neighbor has one, and every time I see it, I'm like, that ugly fucking poodle's on our street again.
You know what? Your dog Thor is closer to a match of Crypto.
The real Crypto.
From the comic books, Thor is a closer match to Crypto.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, look at fucking real Crypto and how badass he is. Like, how
but James Gunn's got to include himself in it. That's what I'm saying. Like, they always say, like, he has to put his imprint on everything. So even his dog.
Like, that should have been Crypto. Oh, you guys can't see my screen anymore.
Yeah, if you hadn't leaned over to insult me, you might have been able to do that.
That should have been Crypto. Look at that fucking dog.
I don't know what kind of dog that is, but that's a cool looking dog. I do like that dog.
Yeah, it's fucking awesome. But James Gunn's got to make it about himself. So
hey, you're gonna piss off. You're gonna piss off Stacy. All right, calm down.
I have to grab a drink and make quick tinkle. I'll be right back immediately. Okay. I think we have another trailer to watch. We have some other stuff to talk about. I'll be right back.
So I said, y'all friendship like me and my homies, we don't say Diddy shit. What? Rocky Royale says Snyder's Crypto would have been a Jack Pitbull for show. Like that motherfucker would have been bet on by Michael Vick. Like if Snyder had put his fucking dog in there, that'd be like, yeah, Michael Vick would be like, I bet on that dog. That dog won every time. Hey, shit dog. I don't know, man. Like maybe you all are like that trailer a little bit more. Jay, I made my first Affirm purchase. Fuck yeah, actually, we like that. We like that. Congratulations on the debt. Hopefully, it was something reasonable and you can pay that off relatively quickly. Of course, with Affirm, dude, you can get a hoodie and they'll charge you like 99 cents for 2 years, and it's great. What's up, Cineroth? Cookie woman, Eric. The B says, Jay, did you ever play any of the Alien or Predator games? I played there was an Alien game I did play. I can't remember what it was called, where it was like there was like 4 of you guys. There's hold on. Is it Alien Isolation? It wasn't Alien Isolation, no. I don't know what it was. It was some kind of cool game, but it like froze all the time, so I couldn't finish it. You're welcome, Action. Jay, are you using a firm for Halloween? Yes. Why wouldn't you use a firm? Like, listen, guys, it's not embarrassing to use a firm to purchase cheap shit and pay overtime. Colonial Marines. Yeah, that's what it was. But it bugged. I couldn't finish the game because it bugged out and I couldn't finish it. Jay, AVP on Xbox 360 was fire. I don't know if I played that. Maybe. Jay, Affirm is all maxed. He's now using Klarna. At this point, I have to. You're right. I like, dude, I just got an area rug for my living room and I affirm that shit. All right. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Like, listen, there's nothing wrong with getting cheap shit and using a firm for it. Like, you know, money's tight. The economy's not great. All right. It's not like some, you know, sunshines and rainbows out here. You got to do what you got to do. Kyle says, Jay, you ever fart and shit your pants? Yes, I did. I mean, we all been there, right? Once you hit a certain age, it just happens. Even if it's not a certain age, sometimes it just happens. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not embarrassed about it. Like, the worst I've ever had it is like coming back from work one time and I was on this long stretch of road and I trusted a fart. You should never do that. And I did. And, you know, we had some chocolate sundae fudges going on, you know what I'm saying? And I had to like lift up out of the seat, essentially. I had to like basically be almost out my window because I didn't want to like sit down because it would have squished it all in driving home for the next 30 minutes. It was crazy. The Boys is almost here. Is it not out yet? I thought it was out. When's that come out? The Boys, season 5. April 8th. Oh my God. I forget, guys. Do they release all the Boys episodes at once or do they do it weekly? I can't remember. Oh,
are you caught up on that show?
No, it's not out yet. No, I'm caught up. I was asking him because the new season comes out April 8th. I can't remember if Amazon just releases the whole thing or if they do it weekly. I think they do it weekly.
I'm excited about catching up with fucking Invincible next week.
Kyle asked a very poignant question. Have you ever shit or farted and shit your pants at the same time? I was like, yes. I mean, we've all been there.
I know you have. I did
it at the bar, but I also did it on the stretch. I did it on Winchester Road on 60. I shit my pants, and you know what the worst part about that was is I was still like 30 minutes away from home, and I had to like levitate off the fucking driver's seat and like hang out the window so my ass wouldn't touch the seat, so it wouldn't squish up in there, and I had to drive all the way home like that.
Dude, I've never like I was telling you, I haven't since I was a child had a full on pants shit, but I have had some of those, and they're dark.
Yeah, dude, I had fucking Skeletor come out of my asshole, like from like it was like a full on like attack.
That's the worst. Because 60 is bad for that because there's no stops for like 20 straight minutes.
I couldn't go. I mean, I literally was just hanging out the window like I was in a rap music video. Like I was like leaning out the window with my fucking like driving like that, like lifting. Like I looked like I was 7 feet tall. If I got pulled over, if the cop had said, "Hey, can you step out of the vehicle?" I was like, "Thank God," because I'm clenching my cheeks.
Dude, the worst story didn't actually happen. It wasn't me. It was like one of the worst days of my life. I was living with a girl and she dumped me. She broke up with me, and my Jeep had broken down that day. And then I get home and I'm like, well, fuck, the Jeep's broke down. And then she dumps me. She's like, well, I think I'm going to make your day a little bit worse. So I got some bad news for you.
That's the worst line in the history. That sounds like some shit like Quentin Tarantino would write. You're like,
dead ass word for word. Well, I hate to tell you, your day's about to get a little bit worse. And then I packed all the shit up in the back of my Jeep and I drove, and then I knew it was going to break down again. And like 5 minutes down the road, it broke down again. And I had all my shit in the back of this Jeep. And I was just at this rest stop, and it was like 99 degrees outside. It's hot as fuck. So I just sat there with my guitar, and I had to call my mom to come get me from an hour and a half away. And she picks me up, dude. And like, I'm in the car with my mom and my shit. And like 20 minutes in, she's like, uh-oh. And I was like, what? She's like, I think I just shit my pants.
Your mom?
So yeah, my mom shit her pants. And then there was no stops on that road for like 45 straight minutes. So I just got dumped. My life was in shambles. And then I had to sit in a car with my mom's shit smell for 45 straight minutes in the 100-degree heat. It was a bad day.
Imagine how worse it would have been if you had shown up after your car broke down and you got home and you're like, honey, I've had the worst day of my life. My car broke down. It's just been really shit. And you're like, and my pants are full of poop. And then she's like, I'm breaking up with you. I'm like, oh, can I at least use the bathroom?
No. My new boyfriend's in there.
Is that, dude? Is that your, well, my worst break? Like, I was gonna say, what's your worst breakup? I mean, obviously, me getting cheated on was terrible, but I remember that was bad. That was bad enough, but it wasn't even a bad one. I just didn't give a fuck. I remember when this one chick was like, so it was so weird, dude. I got off work from CVS, and she was at my house waiting for me to come home. I was like, I don't know. I was like, I didn't invite you over here, so that's weird. So I showed up, and I had a 6-pack of beer. And I just got off work, so I was like, I'm going to go upstairs in my room. I'm going to chill out. I'm going to watch some TV. I'm going to watch some stuff. I might cry. I don't know. It's going to be a day. And she said, so she comes up there, and she had the pillow from that I had left at her house that she had with her. And I'm like, I didn't think anything of it. I thought she was just returning it like a videotape. I'm like, this is fine.
This is your first time.
Yeah. I had never been broke up with like this. So I didn't expect it. And so I sat down, and she sat next to me on the chair. And then she was like, and I turned the Xbox on. I was getting on YouTube. I was getting myself situated. I was like, you want a beer? And she's like, no, thank you. I'm like, all right, well, let's.
She's like, that's part of the problem, actually.
She did. She had an attitude about it. I'm like, all right. And then
no, I don't want to drink with you.
So she was like, so I'm just going to say this. I think we should separate. I'm like, we're not married, but okay. I literally, I detached from this entire situation, dude. As soon as she started saying like the way, I think that we should separate. I started detaching. I just didn't give a shit what the fuck she was saying at that point. And she's like, so I think that your drinking is kind of crazy. I'm like, I just got off work. I'm having a 6-pack. That's fucking stupid. And then she kept talking, and she was like, I think you're a great guy. I think you're really funny. I think you're sweet. And I think you should, I don't know, get some help. I was like, you should get some help for that vaginal smell. But I'm not saying anything. But I didn't say that out loud. I was just like, oh.
This was not far after Jay's divorce, by the way.
I was still kind of in it. Maybe she was right in some ways, maybe she wasn't. I don't know. But I just didn't give a fuck. I was like, we'd only been going out for a month and a half or two. I'm like, I don't give a shit. Like, you're trying to Dr. Phil me. Like, we're not in a fucking Lifetime movie award. Like, I don't give a shit. And then she was like, so I think that we should break up, And I'm like, okay. Thank you. I think I said thank you. And then she's like, that all you have to say? Like, she kept, I could feel her like staring at me, because she kept staring at me. I was like, thank you.
Is he going to cry?
Yeah, I think that's all she wanted. And I was like, no, I just didn't care. And I was like, so anyway, Nukes Norway's got a new video on YouTube. I'm going to watch that. And then she's like, all right, well, I'm going to get out of here. I'm like, all right, well, bye. That's why I think I was like, all right, bye. And then
you can get out of here. I got some body cam.
Yeah, I was like, and then she like
watch itself.
And then I was like, dude, I literally 2 weeks later, she called me. And she's like, hey, what's up? I'm just checking on you. I'm like, I knew it. I'm like, and she's like, I'm like, and then she was talking to me, and then I heard one of her not boy toys, but one of her guy friends in the background was like, hey, are you on the phone with him? I could hear him talking. And she's like, yeah. He's like, get off the phone. I'm like, yeah, go suck some dick at the party. I was like, there's a lot of dicks that not been sucked. You need to go do that.
I saw her at volleyball like a year ago or something.
Yeah, she was a fine chick. I didn't have any problems with her, but like, goddamn, dude. Like, I was like, you're high maintenance as fuck. Like, I don't need that in my life. Like, holy shit. You can't even just chill out and have a fucking couple of beers. You think I have a problem because I like to get a couple of beers after
grown
work.
Man can't wet his bed 3 nights a week.
Dick. I didn't invite you to my house.
By the way, I don't validate parking.
I don't validate
take
parking.
Care of that yourself.
We get us.
All right, a couple more news stories to hit before we hit what you guys are talking about. Dylan Clark. No one knows who that is. No offense to him, but if you guys have seen Portrait of God or Transfigured, let me know. But he's the director of those movies, and he's going to be directing Lionsgate's Blumhouse, The Blair Witch Project Remake.
Oh my God.
They said they were going to do one, and then the original cast got pissed off because they said, we've never gotten shit from this. And then nothing happened, and I guess they just waited for them to quiet down, and now they're now it's allegedly in the wind. So get ready for a Blair Witch remake.
You're talking about bad CGI. It's gonna be quite a bit. Like, listen, I liked the Blair Witch Project. Was it 2016? I liked that movie. It wasn't bad. It was kind of a sequel. Well, it was a sequel to the first one. It wasn't bad. A remake of this, not gonna work. Because they're gonna definitely hype up. They're gonna show the witch without a doubt, and it's gonna be like some half naked, dirty granny panties weirdo like jumping from tree to tree stalking the campers. I don't know.
All nimbly bimbly.
Yeah, it's not gonna go good.
I agree with Blu-ray. It was a lightning in a bottle. The reason that movie worked is because it was the greatest marketing scheme of all time in movie history. I think, in my opinion.
I think the greatest marketing period. Like that's it. Like there will never be another movie that came out at just the right time when the internet was in its infancy and was able to capitalize on advertisement in the way that it did. Perfect.
Yeah, so, but again, we haven't read the script. We don't know. Maybe they have something cool, but for now, that doesn't make much sense to me. Jay, you're going to love this. Zach Kreger said he fully expects fans to crucify him for his Resident Evil movie that's coming out.
God damn. Talk about a cuck already. It's like, yes, I watched my wife have sex in the corner while I cried and masturbated. What are you already defeating yourself? Dude, just make the translate the goddamn video game to film. It's already written for you perfectly. Ramiro was going to do it. Why do you? I don't get these directors, dude. I like Zach Kreger's too. I do. But that is not an encouraging post.
That being confident, or that being said, though, I am confident in him. He's 2 for 2 in great fucking movies with Barbarian and Weapons. So I'm confident the movie will be good. But this does give shades of Jamie Lee Curtis talking about Halloween Ends and saying it's going to make people fucking angry. That didn't turn out very well,
dude. I just don't understand. I've never got this. Like Resident Evil, the video game series, at least from the 1 to 3, the plot is good. The translation to film shouldn't be that hard. It really shouldn't be, especially when you have a big studio backing you and they're going to give you the money that you need to make it happen. Why do you have to do your own fucking thing? Like, goddamn, take off the dress and stop having a tea party for yourself and make the fucking game like you should.
Yeah, it seems pretty obvious. Oh, Jesus Christ, that was loud. Did you guys hear that?
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah, that was really loud for my ears. New Mummy trailer. Here we go. It seems like the 3rd fucking trailer.
Shut the fuck up, bitch!
Our daughter's been missing for 8 years.
This movie's
what was she doing? In a 3,000-year-old sarcophagus.
Quiet down.
Oh. Now back to Tenactin might need to be on that.
Was never supposed to be found. She was
jerking off?
Meant to stay buried.
Oh, damn, Tom. Take it back to the orphanage. Dude. Oh shit!
I want to know all the things about you.
She's shedding band-aids.
Like how your little piggies taste.
What happened to Katie?
Dad?
All right.
Wow.
I'm calling it right now. Lee Cronin's The Mummy, scariest movie of the year.
That was wild, dude.
Like, dude, I'm telling you, it's going to be the scariest movie of the year. That had Conjuring all written over, like the first one. That's going to be the scariest movie of the year. It's going to beat Backrooms. It's going to beat whatever comes out. No.
The chat's disagreeing with us. A lot of people saying it looks like trash, doesn't look scary.
What are you talking about?
It
looks fucking scary. What are you talking about?
I don't get it, man. That was one of the most fucked up trailers.
There's going to be herky jerkies all over that motherfucker. She looks like goddamn Regan shitting out band-aids. I don't like any of that stuff. Like,
I got Exorcist vibes. Like,
it did.
Legit.
By the way, I don't have the videos. I didn't save those, but some guy on the Tactics have been filming Scarlett Johansson doing scenes from The Exorcist where she's walking. So that's going forward. By the way, the fan support on that is not so high. People are like, why the fuck are they going to do it? Whoever's directing it, I can't remember the guy's name that's directing The Exorcist. They're like, he ruins everything he touches. They're like hardcore against the remake.
That makes no sense. Mike Flanagan. Everybody loves Mike Flanagan.
No, they're like, Mike Flanagan sucks. That's what they're saying.
Who's saying this?
People in the comments on TikTok.
Oh well, I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. To me, I think Mike Flanagan's one of the most beloved directors out there.
Listen, I'm telling you right now, that movie, I don't give a fuck what you all say, dude. That movie looks scary as fuck.
That
looks intense as shit. That looks like Evil Dead Rise mixed with like The Exorcist and Conjuring.
Yeah, like that. And again, Evil Dead Rise was directed by the same guy, obviously. And you could see those split diopter shots, however you say it. Same shots from that, but that shocked me. I expected it to be like a repackaged thing of the first trailer. There was some nasty. It looked like the guy who did it looked like Fede Alvarez directed that, not Lee Cronin.
And by the way, I know that people will say, well, you know, it looked like hot trash, or it looked like you know, a standard horror movie. It doesn't take a lot to scare the pee out of my wiener hole, okay? And those are the kind of movies that do it. I don't know what it is about that kind of herky jerky ass style of, like, I don't know, like that movie's gonna scare the fuck out of me without a doubt.
Yeah, that looks fucking wild. And lastly, before we get to your all's thoughts, Jay's favorite franchise is on the docket, and it is Scream 8 has picked their writers. You're not going to know who they are. You're not going to know who they are. This doesn't bode well on sight, but they're the two writers behind the canceled Buffy reboot that got canceled. They picked them. It's Nora and Lila, Lila, I'm guessing Zuckerman. They directed or they wrote and show ran the show Poker Face and some Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. They've never done a feature film before. So I get it. Like on site, you're going, who the fuck is this? Like, what are we doing? But to me, this says that they came to Spyglass, Paramount, whatever, and they must have had an idea that was really fucking good for them to be like, that idea is so good, we're going to let you write it. So I think it could be a great thing. Personally.
Well, I would wonder, why did the Buffy show get canceled?
And
they've never come out and said why it dropped. Like support dropped for it.
And the script came out, and apparently people said the script sucked, but also they said that was the first draft. They were going to add a lot of stuff to it, and there was a lot of executives that apparently didn't understand the show. So who knows with that? But from what I do understand is people who watched Poker Face and the show The Prodigal Son that they did really enjoyed those shows, and they were written really well, and they were good mysteries. So it's kind of like, it literally, I don't know what to make of it. It could be the worst thing ever, or it could be fucking awesome. But that's what I'm saying. Like, if they jump to the front of the line to write Scream, they had to have a great idea. So maybe there's a really cool idea,
or they had a cheap idea, and they're like, "Yeah, that works.
That's possible. That's possible as well." But they just made $200 million. They made more money on that last movie than any Scream movie. So
the IP is always going to bring in fans. I mean, people are always going to go see a Scream movie. Like, the IP is too powerful. Like,
yeah.
But I just wouldn't trust like the writers that were in charge of the Buffy show, and it got canceled because people were like, no, the script was dog shit.
Yeah, it's definitely a ding against it. So I don't know how that's going to turn out, but what I do know is that no one's going to know. It's like, it's complete mystery now what this fucking story is going to be.
Well, I'll be right back. I have to go pee again, but I'll be right
enjoy.
back.
And when Jay's back, we'll get to all of your all's comments. And Stacy says, Stu is why the movie made $200 million, but that's my thing, man, is I think that wouldn't it make so much sense? All right. Kevin Williamson has openly said recently he doesn't like the idea of Stu coming back, even though he's written 2 scripts with Stu coming back in the flesh. Right. So he's leaving to do the Universal Monsters TV show. I could see Paramount being like, okay, while he's gone, we know how pissed people were. They didn't actually go through with it. Let's actually bring Stu back. And it's possible that these sisters, I'm assuming they're sisters, came to them with the cheat code. And they said, we have it right here in this treatment. Here's how you bring Stu back or explain his absence, one or the other. And they were like, you just unlocked it. That's perfect. And they just immediately gave him the job on the spot. That's what I'm saying. For them to give them that job that I guarantee a lot of writers were looking for, I bet they have a great fucking idea. So thanks, JT. They are sisters after all. So yeah, I think Wes Borland? Wes Borland. I've been called a lot of things. I've never been called Wes Borland. I mean, I'm not offended by it, but Wes Borland's crazy. Yeah, I did shave the mustache, by the way. You know, my family doesn't like it, and was just like, all right, well, I'm going to let this whole thing grow back on its own. So I guess it should grow back evenly anyway. So that's kind of where we went with. But, you know, what are you going to do? I look like a fat baby. You just got to live with it. You got to be you. It's something that happens. And this camera angle is perfect. Trust me. It's way worse without this perfect camera angle and perfect lighting. Like, you should see me in the real life. I look like fucking fat Gollum. It's crazy. But, you know, you do what you do. But in all honesty, I know I suck Scream's dick and I'm a proud Scream dick sucker, but I think this is positive news. Like, I think this is for me. It is. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
Oh shit! Hold on, I gotta change my battery.
Oh, do that shit. Change it. Bop it. Sock it. It looks like a beluga whale. I think you said that before, but I feel that the same. Apparently not. Apparently for me, at a perfect angle, the camera takes away 10 pounds. I'm way uglier in person, I promise. I know it's a frightening thought, but it's true. It's very true. Oh, we have several Patreon commentaries coming up because we're going to watch The Housemaid for the first time together. I've saved that. I love fucking like erotic thrillers. And I've saved it because I want to do a first time reaction watch for Patreon and members only with Jay. So we'll have that and the monthly Patreon. So it's gonna be a lot of stuff coming. It's not, hey, today's the best day, by the way, to sign up for the Patreon because it's the first day of the month.
You know what I could do is since you're going to be gone next week and we won't be doing a show, I probably could I'm going to do a Patreon solo commentary. So we'll put some kind of vote into the Patreon, something that you guys want to see me do a commentary on, and I'll do that for you guys. That'd be a good time to do it.
Why is Mike doing what? Why am I doing what?
What's he doing?
I don't know.
Being gay? He just that's who he is.
That's just it's in my DNA. Like Kendrick.
And by the way, I'm not
says
like I know that people are like, why don't Jay just watch something really scary? Like, I don't want to do that alone in the dark.
I think give the people what they want, you son of a bitch.
No,
honestly, when I'm gone, you should just do a solo stream. You should just do a Jay full on aliens, whatever the fuck
you guys want
to.
Yeah, we'll do a 20-minute solo stream because then I'll be like, all right, I'm tired and I'm bored. All right, that's it. That's the show.
Let's get to your stream elementos, where you can send your super chats to us to be read on air without YouTube and their sick fucking asses taking 30% of your hard-earned money.
Yeah, they're bastards.
Oh, I got a lot of them in here, guys. Got a lot.
Hey, thank you guys.
Appreciate you guys. Get it up, baby. Says, oh wait, no, I did it wrong. Hang on. I'll be right back. There wasn't as many as I thought. I did it wrong. You guys suck. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, so
I didn't have the filter.
Like,
right.
We're not trying to be bitches about it, but we appreciate you guys super chatting for sure. Like, that definitely keeps the channel afloat. But on Stream Elements, you can donate there if you get a chance to, if you can do that, because like Mike said, YouTube will come in and they juggernaut the fuck out of every super chat that you send. If you send like $5, they take $2.50. Like, they just do. Like, that's the price to the king of Google.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I had that wrong. But we still got some on here.
Yeah.
We still got some on here from you guys, and we appreciate you. All right, starting with you. Gary B says, and by the way, if you want to send those, there's a link in the pinned chat, or you can super chat, whatever you want to do. Gary B says, Matthew Lillard confirmed for Scream 8. Get it up. It's April Fool's Day, and I'm not playing your fucking games, Gary. I'm not playing your fucking games. Did not happen.
Ha ha. He sucked.
I wish it was. Christopher Sampson.
Hey, thank you, man.
Like that bitch Alex Crampton says, how you dudes doing? If Feldman went on the 5 and apologized for his behavior over the past couple of decades, would you dudes forgive him? Asking for a friend. Michael Parton.
If he went on the 5, what's that? What's the 5?
Maybe
The
a
View?
news show. Yeah.
The View?
Just the show.
Well, he's not asking to be Feldman. Would I forget? Listen, dude. I think that Feldman is. I think he's an awesome actor. I think he's a good actor. I don't think that there's anybody that can really deny his acting ability. I think he's. Yeah. I think an apology wouldn't really mean much from him because he's lied before and he's apologized and he's like, it's so shallow and bullshit. I think the only way that he can earn back at least some type of like a grace from fans is to just do shit. That's not like an arrogant bitch that he's become. You know, like you just stop being an asshole. It's not that hard. Pay your people that work with you. Stop pretending that you're some fucking Ozzy Osbourne reincarnated. And I don't know, just have fun with the successes that you've had in the past and you
stop
know,
being a little bitch.
Pretty much, yeah. Like, stop getting mad when people want to hang out and talk to you about movies that you did that was meaningful to them in the 80s and 90s. But instead of being like, have you not heard my music? You must not be a fan. Like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Nobody's a fan of your shit. Your music is cringe as hell. And the reason why it's even slightly popular is because it's cringy. That's why.
Yeah. I don't think we'll ever see that day. But Chris, yeah, if he actually turned into a normal person, I would forgive him. Anonymous says, can you believe, and by the way, this is not the other Anonymous, he's a giant pussy who, once he got found out, never had anything to say for himself because he has no spine whatsoever. But this Anonymous says, can you believe people are starting to say Exorcist isn't much of a horror but more of a drama, etc.? Any movie that makes me feel bad is a horror movie, scary movie in my book. Yes, it's also an amazingly good drama thriller, but it's definitely horror. Absolutely, dude. If you say Exorcist, the quintessential, in my opinion, scariest horror movie of all time, is not even a horror movie, you're fucking smoking crack, dude. Like, what is it like? If you say that, you must think that the only real scary movies are like Conjuring spin-off jump scare horseshit movies. Like, that makes no sense.
I think it, I think The Exorcist, maybe people have gotten well, there's so much overexposure in today's world, right? Like, people are exposed to so much more with the internet and stuff. Like, maybe people have gotten kind of dulled with, you know, with how they like look at something that's truly horrific. Like, when The Exorcist first came out, dude, that shit was fucking scary as shit. It's still scary. But I think that people have gotten more used to bad things or whatever, so it maybe not as horrific. But as far as a movie goes, I think it's the best put together horror movie, period. It's got so many elements to it that make it work. Is it just purely a horror movie? No. There's a lot of other elements to that movie that make it work, but
yeah, the best horror movies aren't.
But people are saying, like, do the Toby Hooper, I think, gave praise to William Friedkin. Is that I don't think I said his last name right. Friedkin. That it was the best movie he'd ever seen in his life. Like as far as horror goes. And there's so many, like, again, there's so many different, anyway, but yeah, I'm not shocked, dude, because there's people that are like, I jack off to Conjuring 1. That's what it is.
Yeah, I don't get it at all, man. I agree. Z says, my aunt used to buy these illegal bootleg DVDs with super bad quality. When Halloween 2007 came out, she got me one. The screen had Property of Dimension Films plastered on stream during the whole movie. And my dad was like, oh shit, this is illegal, huh?
Yeah, your aunt didn't give a fuck. She is an outlaw.
Quick on the draw. It's funny because like we love going to thrift marts and shit like that and finding like old 90s shit. So I remember going to like really skanky flea markets back in the day, and they would have those bootleg DVDs back when DVDs were actually expensive. And you would see they'd be in those super slim cases. Like,
I bought a bootleg off eBay, Final Fantasy Advent Children, and it was all in Japanese, and it was subtitled. I mean, at least they subtitled it. But I bought that shit bootleg, and I mean, it is what it is because they hadn't released it yet in America. But it was still decent quality.
Didn't you and X that shall not be named, or didn't she order you the Sopranos complete collection off of eBay? And the entire thing was like shitty quality.
No, it wasn't Sopranos. It was Are You Afraid of the Dark? Like a motherfucker picked up a camcorder and recorded it off his DVD. Like, that's what it was. Like, he had an old school camcorder and just recorded the screen every episode. But yeah, because at that time, Are You Afraid of the Dark was only sold in Canada. And so if you try to go to Amazon to get it, they were like upcharging it, and it was like $400 for the whole set.
Yeah, I remember that shit. I thought it was Sopranos, but I remembered it. Caleb Small, thanks, man. It says, Jay just found out about Buster. That's rough, man. Much love to you in April.
Thank you, man. Yeah, appreciate that. Getting through it, doing what we do. Of course, not now, but I'm already kind of ready for, to move on and get another dog. I love Buster. I mean, he was I know they talk about soul dogs or whatever. Like I love that dog more than any other dog I'd ever had in my life. Like 100%. Like he was with me through my mom dying, my dad, and all that stuff. But I'm that kind of guy. But she's not ready. But we'll I don't know. But we'll get there eventually.
I'm the same way too, dude. I don't think there's any harm with getting a new dog. Like, but
I'm not, and that's what I try to tell her too. I was like, we're not replacing Buster,
right?
Like that's where people's brain gets hung up on. You're not replacing the dog you lost,
right?
You're opening your home up to another animal to give love to.
Yeah, I totally agree. And there's a lot of dogs that need it, So you're doing a good thing. Disco Lemonade said, boys, first time, long time. Appreciate you, Disco. Watch Scream 7 again, now on digital. Still the worst entry. Sideline Robert Jackson in favor.
I knew it. I knew it.
Sideline Roger Jackson in favor of uninspired AI and the weakest reveal date. So disappointing. Just getting more ammo to dunk on the franchise.
I appreciate that, Disco.
Hey, I agree with what you said. I thought that I don't think that the AI was uninspired, because I think the idea to bring back Stu and AI, if you weren't going to bring him back in flesh and blood, was actually ingenious. To be able to do it that way. However, they did sideline Roger Jackson in that entry. That is 100% an adequate complaint about Scream 7.
Well,
he probably has less lines in that than any other movie.
I haven't seen the movie yet, obviously. Or I mean, it's gonna be an epic Patreon commentary. It's gonna be one of our best. Like,
Can't wait.
You guys aren't signed up for Patreon, sign up just to watch that. At least give it a shot. And there's also a bunch of other commentary that you can check out too if you sign up and just like peruse a bit. But one of the main complaints I did read or I watched about someone that had a huge Scream fan, where they were like, the motivations behind the killer when it's revealed about the stew house and everything else, that like it just didn't make any sense. Like you watch it, it was like they were just doing it for dramatic effect. Like it didn't make any sense for the plot.
Yeah, it's not great. It's one of the worst reveals of the franchise, and I still love the movie, and I can say that. Disco Lemonade also says, regardless of what Jay may say, there was definitely potential for another great Scream movie left in the franchise, but the focus needs to be on story and characterization instead of simply just making the release date. Stu lives. Get it up, baby. I agree.
Not wrong. He's not wrong though.
I agree. And they need to get away from the nostalgia. I didn't mind it in Scream 7 because Kevin Williamson coming back to do it made it okay to do the nostalgia again, even though 5 and 6 did that a little bit. But now it's time to get completely away from the nostalgia of the franchise and bring Scream into a new generation.
All you gotta, like I've said this before, dude, all you gotta do with it is have all the original characters come back and they were all just playing a movie, and then have a guy that was obsessed with Scream that goes and kills all the actors and get rid of them, and then you have like you got to get meta on meta.
Yeah, New Nightmare Scream would be great, but it also would be quintessential into the franchise unless you rebooted it afterwards.
Well, no, I mean they can keep going with it. That's the point, though. Like New Nightmare was kind of the end of it because it was like the dream fictional character of Freddy Krueger was killed in real life. Yes, the inspiration is there from New Nightmare, but I think that you can continue on the story of copycat killers.
Sure.
But that way you can have all your favorients back. You
and
can have
Scream 10.
back.
We're going to kill Johnny Depp. Is going to go after real life Johnny Depp?
He's going to show up. Like, but you can have Skeet Ulrich back. You can have Lillard back. You can have all your favorites.
I'd love
and
to
then just kill them off, or not. But either way, they don't need to be a part of the story going forward. I think the Nev Campbell storyline has been played to fucking death.
I've been saying since they announced Scream 5, I've been one of the first people to be like, New Nightmare with Scream.
Yeah,
like I think it would be genius. Tess Tickler, the Tush Tickler says, bloody hell, mate, Mike, what is with your dislike of British people? You must be a wanker or a fucking lunatic.
Mike hates
jokes,
British
guys.
People.
Much love. Working night shift. It's 1:50 a.m. here. You guys are the best. Toasted chalupa.
Hey, thank you, man.
I do give British people a lot of shit. All right, I do. You need to have better tooth hygiene. You need to brush better. Tea instead of coffee is some beta male bitch behavior. Little things like that. And British people just like, they call you Yankees. They don't like Americans, but I'm 110% joking, obviously. And by the way, my favorite new band that I've been pushing on you guys so hard, Don Broco, British, and I fucking love those guys. So yeah, it's not real. Yeah. It's K-Fab. I don't actually hate British people.
I love Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. You guys rock. You guys rock.
Austin says, true facts. My brother Dylan has been compared to Lieutenant Dan by my family, including myself and a few of his friends. None of us compared notes or anything, and I find that hilarious. Offer him an ice cream cone and friendship and find out.
Lieutenant Dan, ice cream, Lieutenant Dan, and he puts that shit in the fucking bedpan. Listen, if you look like Gary Sinise, life could have been worse. Life could have been worse. He's a good-looking dude, man. Gary Sinise is a good-looking dude. So if your brother looks like Lieutenant Dane, he all right.
Way to put a positive spin on it. I like it.
Dane.
Trey, 2008, my dad took us to a lake, and then he wanted to go to the other side of it. So we had to drive up a giant mountain cliff, no guardrails, and suddenly the car skidded and swerved badly and crashed into the right side of the mountain. And if we went left, we'd have been dead.
Who was your driver? Tiger Woods? What the fuck was going on?
Dude, there's nothing scarier. I was telling them earlier, I went on a water rafting trip, and this bus driver was taking us up the side of these fucking mountains. I do not understand how they exist. It's the scariest fucking thing you'll ever do in your life, especially when you're in, in the hands of another fucking driver.
Yo, dude, I don't. Yeah, the guardrails being non-existent is stupid. Like, what the fuck? And they're like, well, we constructed the road, and it goes up the side of the mountain that's 18,000 feet tall with a narrow road. But as far as the guardrails go, we just couldn't do that. No way.
Fucking insane behavior.
You're taking your life in your hands if you go up the Snake Mountain.
Trey also says Sony psychologically trying to make us buy a PS5. Got my PS5 for $330 at Target in 2024 because no one was buying them at the time. And 6 years after that release, they raised the price to make us buy them and give us a month to buy before they raise it. Don't buy. I'm out. I'm out, dude. And I'm surprised that you didn't talk about this at the beginning of the stream. They've raised their prices astronomically on a console that's 6 fucking years old. Fuck Sony.
They
I
all
will
have.
not buy one.
Well, they all
just
have.
put those games on my fucking PC. That's
and they
crazy.
say, you know what it like with tariffs? Trump killing us. It's all a lie. It's not true. It's just a way to milk you for money. Here's the thing. I will agree with Sony they basically extended the life of the PS5 for a little while because I think they delayed PS6 by a couple of years. Is what the insider the insider information was that they delayed it. It's not going to come out as soon as it was supposed to come out, which is good. But yeah, dude, I mean they're all greedy corporation motherfuckers.
It's
like
open
Sony,
price
Microsoft,
gouging, man.
Yeah, they're all fucking you over, but
like
the only way to play the new upcoming Insomniac Wolverine is to own a PS5.
Yeah, well, I guess I won't be playing it. Like that's like Congress should do something. Like that's that fucking crazy. Like it's like Ticketmaster levels.
Congress can't do it. Well, here's the thing.
Well, they sued Ticketmaster. I mean, they did. They didn't win, but like
if Congress gets involved, like they can't regulate private company. Like they can't because it'll be like, well, did they own it? They can't regulate pricing.
There's some law that they can enact or something, but like, yeah, they should be sued.
Here's the thing: at the end of the day, what you can do is just affirm it. Just affirm it.
I ain't paying it, dude. No, you're not. I'm not paying.
Get affirmed, Mike.
I'm not
give in to the dark side.
No, I'm not paying that much for something. On principle, I stand on principle. You can suck my fucking dick. I'll play that game in 20 years.
So, hold on. So, got my PS5 for $330. What did they raise the price to?
Like $600
for the regular PS5 Fat.
No, it's for the Pro or whatever. I think.
Well, okay. Well, you don't have to get the Pro. I don't have the Pro.
Well, they raised them all. I believe. Let me see.
Like if you're like, listen, if you got the money to get a Pro, cool, man. You're not gonna get very many like. It's not got that many more pixels in it. Like you're not paying for money. And also the PS5 Pro, you got to buy the fucking the disc drive separate, which is crazy. It's like $100 extra.
The Cineross said the PS5 Pro is $900.
All right, well that's dumb. Don't get that. You don't have to get that. Like honest to God, you don't need to get that. Like because here's the thing about the PS5 Pro. If you play if you played Spider-Man or Spider-Man 2 on PS5 Pro. You might get 1 or 2 pixels extra on the PS5 Pro, but you're only going to notice that when you have like a 70 or 80-inch fucking TV.
Listen to this. PS5 Standard Edition went from $550 to $650. The digital went from $500 to $600. The PS5 Pro went from $750 to $899. They raised the price of the Pro $150.
So it's $100. They increased it by $100.
6 years after it came out.
Okay, but here's the thing. You could also probably get it. You could probably get it like refurbished or something for a decent.
I don't fucking want it.
You
They
can still
suck
get.
my dick.
No, you want to get it, dude. Like
I don't want it. I don't. I
well,
barely even play
Xbox,
games.
but Xbox is doing the same thing, and they're worse too because their Game Pass already went up by $10.
All I know is I got a shitty ass Xbox sitting right there. I do not need to give these people a fucking grand or $600 fucking dollars.
I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying, like, at the end of the day, like, Sony has got the better games. If you're gonna drop some money and invest into a console, Sony would be a better bet than Microsoft right now.
Yeah, I'm not giving them any money. I'll just put that shit in a PC. Like that's what I'll fucking do. Suck my ass.
If you're gonna drop $2,000 on a fucking PC.
I'll just put it on my computer now. It doesn't need to be perfect. They can eat my dick. Tiffany H says, "Hey guys, good to see you." Tiffany says, "Have fun on your trip, Mike." Thank you, I appreciate that. Says, "If you could change anything about Daredevil Born Again, maybe closer to the original series, what would it be?" I haven't watched the new series. I actually really enjoyed Born Again. I think it's pretty fucking good. I really wouldn't change anything personally.
Well, Born Again is the new series. I think.
Well, no, I saw season 1, but I haven't seen season 2, which is.
I haven't seen it. Yeah, I haven't seen the newest. The only thing I remember not liking from Born Again was I think they captured the Netflix spirit pretty well. I would have introduced the suit way earlier. Like, I don't think that the fans should wait to see the new Daredevil suit. Because I mean, maybe they reveal it in season 2, which it's working back to that, but he like retires and this whole fucking thing is going on. I'm just like, dude, just give us back the fucking suit.
Yeah, I get that. I sent you a package. It'll be there in a few days just for you guys privately. Hope you like it. Thank you, Tiffany. You didn't have to do that. We appreciate it. And we will lovingly embrace it as we do all the amazing things that you send us. Love you, Tiffany. You're the fucking best. Man of Tomorrow says, "What's up, Mike and Jay? How was your weekend?" Jay, are you enjoying Marvel Maximum Collection? Over the weekend, I watched Halloween 2018, and I love 2018. But do you think it would have been a better movie if Laurie was more like Laurie from H2O? 100%, bro. 100%.
Yes. Yeah.
She was too much. She overacted the fuck out of all 3 of those movies.
Yeah. Jamie Lee Curtis in 2018 seemed to be a former backstage hand for Ellen DeGeneres. Just mean and full of spite. Just not very relatable at all. I get it, but at the end of the day, I'm like, all right, it's kind of tiring a little bit. All right, we get it. You're a badass with short hair. As far as like Maximum Collection, I love it. By the way, if you guys don't know, Marvel Maximum Collection, you got the X-Men arcade from the 90s, Maximum Carnage, Lethal Foes or something like that. It's a collection of like 5 or 6 popular Marvel games from back in the day, all in one disc. You should pick it up. It's a good time.
You've been enjoying it?
I have.
Unlike Resident Evil 9, which you still haven't played, you wanker.
No, I beat it.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did. I did.
You beat watching the cut through scenes on fucking YouTube.
No, I almost did that, but I didn't do it. I thought about it though.
Matt Roberts says no stream for 2 weeks. What am I supposed to watch while I touch myself?
2?
Not entirely 2 weeks, because I think we'll probably do one Friday when we come back. But yeah, it's like 10 days more appropriately. But what am I supposed to watch while I touch myself? Also, Mike, it's crazy that a fan would show up where you were vacationing. By the way, the bushes outside of your house aren't very comfortable. Can you bring me a chair? Love you, Matt. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's not going to be. I mean, I'll do a Patreon commentary. There won't be a stream, but you guys will have something to snack on. You have to join Patreon for it, but there'll be something.
Yeah, or YouTube membership as well. It's just, by the way, the commentary tier is just the $5 tier, and
that's
join
it.
it.
Yeah.
You don't just get what's coming up now. You get over like 150 commentaries that we've done over the years. And if you join the $10 tier, you get like 100 different live streams that you've never seen. And those are the Patreon ones, which get fucking wild and weird.
Those
and
are
crazy.
wild. We'll
have a date coming up for this month soon, by the way. Austin Cade says, "Sup, gays? Went out of town to see Corey motherfucking Taylor from Slipknot at a con. He was badass. Wish more singers would do cons. But anyways, Biggie J, I've gone out of town and you still haven't played Resident Evil 9. Big sad. Mike, favorite Angels and Airwaves song. Love you guys." I can't think of the name of it, but it's that. Oh God, fucking what is it? It's like, this time is the first time I'm feeling alive. Like that song. Fucking, I love it. Fuck, I can't think of the name of the song, so I'll just go with that one.
I've had a lot going on, Austin, you piece of shit. Why don't you calm down? I'll get to it though. Don't worry. I'll get to it and give you a full report, Captain, in a couple of weeks. I promise.
I have gotten more into the Angels and Airwaves songs over the years. I just can't think of any of the names of any of them. Daniel Torres says, Mike, I love you, but the hearing aids are in the mail. Please listen to By the Way with them, and you'll hear Anthony Kiedis say, kiss your little meat tray. Or he doesn't say kiss your little meat tray. He says, ooh, I guess you never meant it. Red Hot Chili Peppers, Clear Blink, talent and success-wise. Daniel, I love you too, but Red Hot Chili Peppers is one of the most overrated shit skid mark fucking bands in the history of the world. Like none of their lyrics even make sense, apart from like 2 songs. It's all like, ooh, ah, and the fucking just dog shit. And he sleeps with children. So like there's that too. Or like 19-year-olds or whatever it is. So yeah, you're never going to convince me Red Hot Chili Peppers are good. Ever. It's just not going to happen, but I love you.
Sometimes I feel like I don't have a partner.
That's one of the only good ones. The rest of it's just gibbledy gobbledygook. Spaz says, saw the scariest thing last week. My neighbor was mowing his lawn at 1 a.m., no lights or anything. And I saw a small all-white children's school bus with blacked out windows driving by, no headlights, all between 1 and 2 a.m.
God damn, dude. Were you in the middle of like It season 3 or season 2? That sounds like some bonus features.
He lives next to the fucking Sling Blade guy. That's frightening. That's frightening. And nobody knows it. You're like the kid from Home Alone who sees the guy shoveling snow outside. Like or Disturbia. Like no one else knows how crazy that guy is. Austin says, "Nah, you guys misunderstood. I meant Lieutenant Dan's attitude wise before he got healthy." Okay.
So when he was in the wheelchair, they gave you a bumbling idiot that shows his ass on camera. Well, that's just perfect. So that's your brother, dude? Oh my God.
That reminds me, actually, bringing up the Blink thing. They have a live concert CD, and at one point, Tom's like, people say that when I'm wet, I look like Tom Cruise. And Mark was like, yeah, I agree. He's like, but Tom Cruise in that movie, Born on the 4th of July, when he's retarded and he shits his pants and nobody likes him. He's like, that's what you look like.
Yeah. He's like, well, don't call him stupid. She tastes like cigarettes. If your brother's got some anger issues, if he's like that, holy shit, I couldn't hang out with him.
That's a frightening thought. Man, tomorrow, I've been enjoying Marvel Maximum Collection as well, Jay. Captain America and the Avengers, so badass. Mike, I have had the Mark Travis and Tom album. That's one I was just talking about from 2000 on repeat lately, and it's such a great live album. Dude, it really is. It's just, it's like a stand-up comedy album plus an album. Did you guys see Doomsday might move dates? They should. Doomsday and Dune coming out the same week. I don't like it.
Yeah, I heard that the rumor is so Avengers Doomsday might move until I think December because they don't want to go against Dune 3.
And it's a smart choice indeed. I need to get myself a drink. I haven't had one in like 45 minutes, so I'm starting to get shakes.
Get back soon because I've got to go pee, so we can get to the super chat. Yeah, well, you know what? I have to tinkle, and it is what it is. Either way, we're good. New legs. You got new legs. Yep, it's titanium alloy. It's what they use on the space shuttle. Lieutenant Dan, this my Jenny. I don't know. I just saw Mickey talking about new legs. Daniel says it's because they want IMAX showings, and Dune has them all reserved for that 3-week window. Holy shit. Jay, I'm not wearing a hat, Egg. It's my hair. Hey, thank you, Merlin. Appreciate you, dude. Jay, did you see? I haven't seen Project Hail Mary yet. I want to see it. Is it good? I've heard it's very emotional. I actually heard someone say it was better than Interstellar, which I don't think that's true. But I do want to see it. Faces of Death comes out next week. I know it's going to be crazy. To do whatever you tell me to do, Sergeant. Dr. Corndogs knows. Jay says they might delay till 2027. That's fucking dumb if they do that. I don't know if that's the move. Jay, will you ever cosplay Barry Burton? I would do that in a heartbeat, dude. You almost became a Jill sandwich. Dude, my beer is getting thick for show. I could do that 100%. Y'all said you do a review last night. Oh yeah, I know, Stacy. That's 100% true. I forgot that we talked about doing Project Hail Mary the review for this stream, and we didn't do it.
I don't remember talking about that either.
I did. Stacy just said it. I'm like, oh yeah, that's true. We did do that.
I don't remember that.
Well, at this point now, we might as well wait for a fucking commentary.
I do want to see it though. I do want to see it. I'm waiting to take the kids to it because it's
apparently it's a tearjerker.
Yeah, like, and it's one that you want to see like in the big screen. So I'm waiting to take the kids to it. That's why I haven't seen it yet because the schedules are crazy. But all
right,
yeah,
I gotta go pee and I'll be right back.
Enjoy pee time. I'm going to enjoy getting into your super chats and getting into your mom. Goes to the Pines. I know we already did this, but one good turn deserves another, as they say in Mallrats. Might as well do a couple other ones too.
I'm gonna put my dick in.
Fingers in your butt.
Shut when you think about it.
The suck zone.
Give me back my gun! He's a pedantic, pontificating, pretentious bastard, a belligerent old fart, a worthless, steaming pile of cow dung, figuratively speaking.
Speaking, of course.
Stand! Sticking feathers up your butt does not make you a chicken.
Give me a fucking break. He's probably a queer.
That is one big pile of shit.
Slap me around and call me Susan.
I warned you, Susan.
This house is a fucking prison on planet bullshit in the galaxy of this sucks camel dicks.
That doesn't make sense.
So long, gay boys.
And that runs us through the gamut. I don't know why, dude. I just felt the need to play them all. Ghastly Ghoul, member for 10 months. Thank you, Ghastly Ghoul. You're amazing. It says, happy to see another live. Hope you guys enjoy your break. Appreciate that. I'm going to try to. Short, shriveled, and to the left, but I'll do my best. Michael Parton, 20 months as a member. Feels like it's been longer. Love you too, buddy. You're the best. Also, everything that we mentioned about Patreon, we're so used to being old school Patreon. You can also get on YouTube membership if you're more comfortable doing that way. Andrew Romano, member for 5 months. Mike, you're wrong. Jay, you right moon impressed me. Well, I can sleep confidently knowing that you don't make any fucking sense. And I'm glad that you agree with Jay. Okay.
Yeah. The moon launch was great, you fucking piece of shit.
Oh, the moon. Yeah. Whatever.
Whatever.
Did your life change?
Yeah, it did. Right then, I was like, I'm glad to be an American. And I'm glad to be an American.
You took a dump while it was going on. I didn't even watch it.
Because I thought I had more time, and I did not.
Remember, for 19 months, Gary B says Scream 7's on digital. Jay, you have to do a commentary tomorrow for Scream 7.
No, Gary, we're gonna do it. I'm gonna do it with Mike. So
I don't want to do it with you. I want you to do it alone. Do it alone tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, I can, but you won't be able to defend your precious.
I don't need to. Christopher says Wham is like a bear skin rug, majestic and
Hey, appreciate that.
Love you, Chris. Michael Parton says They Will Kill You was totally badass. Tons of blood and guts. I think it was like if Quentin Tarantino wrote and directed his own horror film. 8 out of 10.
Oh,
I couldn't get into the trailer at all. So I guess I'll see it at some point. But yeah, to me, it looked like really derivative. Like, I don't know. Couldn't get into it. But I'm glad you liked it. Andrew Romano says, I'm going to start Daredevil Netflix tomorrow for the first time ever. Getting excited from all the talk from Born Again Season 2. Would you guys say the Netflix series lives up to the hype? I'm excited. I would say yeah.
Oh, yeah, dude. 100%. That's the blueprint that they used that was inspiring for them to make Born Again. So yeah. You're probably going to be disappointed when you watch Born Again and after coming from Netflix Daredevil, to be
at
honest.
least the first 2 seasons. I think the third season may have been a little bit iffy if I remember it correctly. Michael Parton says you guys aren't going to stream during CinemaCon. Well, I don't know when CinemaCon is this year. Of course, probably fucking would be right then. But again, I think the plan is, as long as that works with Jay's schedule as well, I'll be back on Wednesday. Or Wednesday night, Thursday.
Well, yeah, we can do one next Friday.
Yeah, so next Friday. And honestly, to be honest, with our schedule filming with pretty much it and Eric being on Mondays and Tuesdays, what we might do if it works with Jay and it pleases the court is April's live streams might all be on Friday nights. That may give us a little bit more space to move.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So we could just switch to Friday nights for the month of April and see how that goes. If that works with everyone. Michael says, you guys, I just read that stupid idiot fuckface. Not you, Michael, me. Tea Drinker Gary, thanks, buddy. He says, have you heard of the World of Darkness tabletop games? Vampire the Masquerade, Werewolf the Apocalypse, Wraith the Oblivion, Hunt of the Reckoning, Mage the Ascension, Demon the Fallen, and Mike Jerks Off alone.
in silence with his tears as lubricant for his dick. I have. I've heard of Vampire the Masquerade. They actually made a video game of that. I've never played tabletop games like that, but I've heard of them.
I've never heard of any of that, Gary. He says they made video games, Wraith the Oblivion Afterlife, Werewolf the Apocalypse, Earthblood, Vampire the Masquerade, Bloodlines 2, and now announce Hunter the Reckoning, Death Wish. RoboCop people are doing it.
That's badass. I didn't know that.
Are you just making up words now, Gary?
No, I mean I know Vampire the Masquerade, but I didn't know about the other ones.
They're so in depth, it just sounds made up. Like John the Massacre, Jim the Wolf.
They're like D&D stuff.
Oh, that checks out. Yeah. Dude, I swear, if you would just let go of your inhibitions, I feel like you would have been a hardcore Dungeons and Dragons.
No,
Magic the Gathering, all of it.
Off, fuck your face with a soldering iron.
Nerd.
I would have loved to have done D&D. I could do characters. I would be in character.
I know you used to do cosplay online when the internet was born.
I would fucking love to do it. I just didn't have a friend group that was into D&D to do it with. But if they're like, "Hey Jay," and they're like, I don't know how to play it," but they're like, "But I've got the fucking I could be in character on lock." I was like, "I'm gonna be a fucking goddamn sorcerer from the planet Guguga, and I landed on this plane and whatever, and I could be in that character
with a little dick and a drinking problem,
a snobby asshole." That's all it is.
Eric the Hess says, "You guys are my wet dreams personified, but still no LL. Love licking, labia slickers. Loomis couldn't catch a runaway snail, much less Michael. All praise Lauren Lavera and her everlasting wisdom. I'm having a stroke.
You couldn't catch a job if it landed on your face with your dirty ass goddamn. What is that? A rat with big ass ears that you found in the subway in New York. Disgusting. Get a job.
You couldn't catch herpes if you slept with Bonnie Blue.
You try to sit there with your Lauren Lavera fascination and think you're a badass, Eric. You're not a badass. It's sad. Shut your mouth.
She deserves more roles, by the way. I thought we were going to see Lauren Lavera in a lot more stuff. Same with Andy Matichek. I thought that they both should be in a lot more stuff.
A lot of people thought that Art the Clown, whoever the guy that played him, was going to be cast or at least considered for Freddy Krueger.
Yeah, like I don't get why Hollywood does not accept some actors into their arms like Creed with arms wide open. Edward Santiago, $20 says that when the close up to Adam's eyes happens, time freezes and he meets King Grayskull, aka Dolph.
Oh, dude, that would be fucking badass. Like that would actually be cool as shit.
I would
like Dolph Lundgren needs to be included in some way in that movie. 100%.
Yeah. He won't be because fucking Hollywood sucks, but that'd be cool. Teacher Gary says it's like the backrooms to a shopping mall. There's our world, and this world is the backroom. Talking about Backrooms trailer.
Yeah.
It's like the backrooms to a shopping mall. There's our world, and this world is the backrooms to our reality. Like how you can glitch out of the world in video games.
Yeah, it's like seeing your teacher shopping for like crayons at Walmart. Like when you were a kid and like you were like out and about with your mom or your dad, like shopping around Walmart, and you saw your teacher like at Walmart shopping, and you're like, what the fuck? It's like reality almost like, yeah, reality bends, and you're like, this isn't real.
Yeah, this is a great analogy, actually. Michael Parton says, Slenderman, what's your thoughts on Jeff the Killer?
Well, me think him suffering from insomnia, to be honest with me. To be honest with you, Michael Parton. Me think that him like go to sleep. I'm so angry about things. Like, not everybody won't go to sleep. When you go to sleep, Jeff. I mean, come on there. Me think Jeff Killer, very misunderstood individual. He just needs a hug. And maybe needs to take about a 5-hour, 6-hour nap, to be honest with you.
Austin 244, thanks, man. Says, say what you will about Blair Witch 2, but it's the reason I'm into goth chicks, and the soundtrack doesn't get the credit it deserves. Look, that movie sucks, but everything you said is 100% correct.
Yes.
Yeah. And the goth chick, yeah. And the soundtrack, yeah. That was a true statement.
I think I remember renting Blair Witch 2 because I'm pretty sure Book of Shadows went straight to DVD or VHS or whatever when it came out. The thing what hurt that movie the most was because they had this great Blair Witch Project, the movie, where it was like all found footage, and then they tried to make it like cinematic, and it just didn't work. And you could tell that they were like, yeah, we used about $1 million. That's it. They just didn't care.
Yeah, It's not a great movie, but I appreciate what you appreciate. Tea Drinker Gary about it. The Friday the 13th music had the slow music from the first movie, talking about the game. When she's looking around the shower, and the chase music is the fast music from 7 or 8, so probably copyrighted. Yeah. But just not as much as Halloween. Like I'm telling you guys, from years of doing Halloween videos, if there's a feint of like a dun, 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 I'll probably get copyrighted just for that. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, if you win the match and that music comes on, you're like, fuck. Well, that's it.
Yeah, like that's one of those things you could use AI for, to like just take the background music out or something. Teaching Gary says the nerd side of me is going mad when people say he's teleporting like Jason, when really he's going invisible and phasing through walls like a ghost, not teleporting. Now,
that's true.
I brought up the Jason reference because, and the reason is, I'm not saying it's the exact same thing, but when you look at the history of slashers, one of the tropes has always been they don't run. They're just walking, and yet somehow they're just as fast as the people walking. Or in Jason's case, in some of those movies, it seems like he's teleporting, but like there's just a good way to explain it in a video game. I feel like, you know. But I get what you're saying, man. Lee the Machine fucking Bowers, member for 21 fucking months.
Dude, thank you, man. Holy shit,
he killed them with the fucking pencil.
Almost 2 years, dude.
Yeah, it's wild, brother. Hope they give us more maps like the hospital or the power plant and every Michael from the movies. Yeah.
1000%, dude. Yes. And you know they're gonna do DLC for the masks, because what we saw there, it looked like their original mask, but they're gonna do Halloween 5 mask, Halloween 6. What was a bigger the Rob Zombie mask? For sure. 100%.
Yeah, like, and that's the thing. Like, you want to believe that, but it never really panned out for Friday the 13th. It never really panned out for Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And the rights for Halloween are a little bit complicated because some studios own some rights, others Miramax, you know, whatever. But if they could do that, God, they could make so much fucking money.
By the way, Lee, your PFP looks like you're in like a Sinister tape.
It looks like he's going to replace Wayne in Static X.
No, yeah, he just looks like one of those like old 8mm reels that you found up in the attic.
That's
the
first
thing you see.
You look cool. Jared Harris says, "Love you, Jay." Mike Hate from Oklahoma. Just kidding. It's fine, Jared. You know.
Thank you, Jared.
I'm used to all of Jay's fucking bootlickers. Just
bootlickers. Suck my dick because I don't like Scream. Like, that guy looks like that guy looks like Chester from Linkin Park. That guy looks badass. He looks great.
Andromeda says, "How lucky are we to be getting Nick Castle doing movements for Michael Myers? I don't game, but I'll be playing this. We'll miss you guys." Yeah,
I know that. That's badass. Or maybe I
you know, nobody. Yeah, because he wore the mocap and stuff for him.
Okay.
It's perfect, you know, like, especially since like he's older now, obviously he's different size or whatever, but the fact that you can get his slick movements and put them into the game, fucking dope, dude. I love it. It's like if you did a Scream game and you got Roger Jackson to voice it. Andromeda says, "Had a Schnauzer too, Jay."
Yeah, they're good dogs. They're little as fuck and they live forever. Mine lived like 18 years old, man.
Yeah, that dog was fucking awesome. And Sundance is a badass name for a dog, by the way. Debunicus,
hey,
you're welcome, son.
Thank you, dude.
To the fuckariah. Fuck me. Fuck you.
Hey, that's a dirty mouth. Watch that one. So,
David.
No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're not commenting that.
David says, you read it. I can't do it. You read it.
This is how I'm gonna read it like David. I'm standing up shitting. Lewis the child still tucking potty squats. My pops look like crackhead, kind of like Woodhouse. And I'm only basing that off the PFP, you motherfucker. So
Lloyd,
I'm standing up shitting. This could be British too. I'm setting up shitting. Lewis the child still taking potty squats. My pops look like a crackhead, kind of like Woodhouse. Yeah, what the fuck are you doing? Hey, don't put your PFP like that. That looks like a goddamn crime scene photo. I don't like that. Holy shit. Holy shit, dude. That looks like a Backrooms character. David, you look like a Backrooms guy.
Andromeda says, "How much would it cost for Dr. Lewis and Michael to make a video working out to Richard Simmons sweating to the oldies? We could crowdfund." Honest to God, that's a really good idea for Halloween Horror Month.
I would do that shit. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. We'll have fun.
Dude, that writes itself, because we could literally put it on the screen in front of us and literally just dress up and actually like the joke would be like Loomis is trying to exorcise Michael's demons. So he's like, I'm popping this little tape. Try it. And like you pop it in, and then we actually try to follow along with the dances, and the camera moves back and forth between me and you.
Yeah,
and the
well,
video.
I would wear, you know what, like Loomis would probably still like dress nice or dress with the tie, but he would wear a bandana or like tied up with, and he would bedazzle it. But Michael would wear like a full
jogging suit,
a full on, yeah, or like, but Michael would wear a full on bedazzled suit.
Yeah, that's fucking dude. We should do that. That's 2 ideas that come from the chat for Halloween Horror Month, right?
Yeah, because we had another one where it was like
the Christian Bale rant.
The Christian Bale one. That would be fucking gold, dude.
That's 2. Chat, remember that for us because we will forget. Great idea, man. Crazy Stain said Resident Evil worth the $70. Is it a quick game? Well, Jay hasn't played it because he's obviously not a big fan of the franchise. I have played it.
Sucker you are. Why don't you go fucking milk a cow with your titty? With your mouth, you fucking nasty bitch. I love Resident Evil.
I can tell you from experience as a non-gamer for the most part that it's fucking worth it, dude. Like it's long and it's strong and it's down to get the friction on. It's one of the best games I don't play a lot of games, but there's action sequences in that feel like I was playing the story mode from Halo 3 again. Fucking awesome game.
For what I understand is the first part of the game is pure horror when you're playing as the chick. Yeah. And then when you become Leon, it's like, I mean, I've been here before. I know what I'm doing. It's not as scary anymore. But yeah.
But it's fun because there's a lot of action.
And by the way, they're releasing a DLC for the game that was already announced.
Oh, damn. See, there you go.
Yeah, you're a huge fan. But
I would say worth it. Yeah, I play the game. I don't just read about it. You know,
I mean, I read it and also like, you know, I live it. I live it.
I was actually there.
I live it. I survived Raccoon City. So
Jay Tizzle says I went to that fucking BFP. Why? What is going on? What's happening in that picture?
It's a black man saying, "Would you like to have me fuck you in the ass?" And he's like, "I don't know."
Say it. Go ahead. I know you want to say it. Say what?
This is like this is like the uncut version of Remember the Titans.
I went to a new dentist office and it's predominantly women. They were so pressed for me when I told them the good news. I love it here inside my mom. Oh, it's Shitty Owsley. Yeah,
that's how you present yourself when you're like, I don't give a shit how well you do on my teeth. I don't care. I'm just here for the lulls.
JT Owsley, you sick bastard. Andromeda says, do a contest, winner guest streams with Jay. That's a good idea too. We just have one of you fuckers. You just do Omegle. Just stream with random people throughout the stream. Just do Omegle.
No, dude, look, I get awkward and shit if I don't know you. We'll just stare at each other.
Robin agrees. Says Jay, you should do a solo stream next week. Mike, have a good vacation. 2 weeks without Wham will be brutal. It won't be quite 2 weeks.
It's not 2 weeks.
Yeah, it won't be quite 2 weeks. We'll fit it in. We can make it cool again, Steven.
You all keep saying that. It's not. If I did a solo stream, I'll fucking quit after 30 minutes. I'll be like, all right, well, that's the stories. And then I'll look over the chat and I'm like, this sucks. I'm like, all right, you suck. And
I just want to say that I fully support it. I think you should do it. I completely agree.
You guys just want to talk about fucking aliens for 2 hours. I can do it. And no one's going to give a shit.
I think that they would enjoy it a lot. JT Drinker Gary says, learned about the Mask comic, and now I want a horror movie. Stanley is bullied all his life, and he fantasizes about violence. The Mask gives him the power to kill people. He laughs at it on the news, and his girlfriend has to kill him.
That's true. Damn, that's true. Yeah. So if you guys don't know that, well, Jim Carrey could have done that. If they had gone dark with that, it would have been crazy. But yeah, the actual Mask comic book, which is what Jim Carrey made the movie based on, a lot darker, a lot more vicious. That would be cool. I mean, honestly, like that, I would love to see that.
That'd be fucking wild, dude. I've never been a Mask guy. It's too dark for me, just because I love Jim Carrey's comedy.
Gary's PFP is what the Mask is supposed to look like.
Oh yeah, it's kind of Jokers too. My profile pic is the comic version of the Mask. It's really violent and fucked up. Kind of sounds like the original Ninja Turtles in some way. It was R-rated.
What they'll probably do is I could see them doing the Mask in a more violent, more adult way and putting on like HBO Max or something, like streaming it.
Yeah, a streamer show would work for that, like kind of like Spawn type of shit. Jay Tinsel says, I sent Jay 1114 on DVD and he's still not watched it.
I thought I did watch that.
I think you're thinking of Deuce Ray.
Okay, all right, JT, go back to your stepmom's pussy. I'll get there.
Boot Scoot Boogie. Project Hail Mary was great. 5-star movie. I can't wait to see it, dude. I'm very excited.
Yeah, a lot of people love it.
We need more blockbusters like that. Double C Money says, "What's up, gays?" Probably going to say, guys. The U is close to the A on the keyboard. I can't stop watching the opening scene from Halloween 2007. Give me a fucking break. It's probably queer. I cry laughing every time. And
I can't stop watching the opening scene from Halloween 07.
Give me a fucking break. He's probably a queer.
That's what he's talking about.
That's it. I say we've all been there before. Huh?
Everyone's had that breakfast with their dad. Chris Bust 13, thanks, buddy. Says, here's the interesting thing about Poker Face, though. The series almost always shows the killer at the beginning of each episode, while the Scream franchise is known for the big reveal at the end. I saw someone on Reddit comment, they should try that with Scream. They should show the killer at the beginning. And I was like, shut the fuck up. You're a fine American, but shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
That's interesting. But I think, that, again, that show apparently is all about mystery. And the Scream franchise, what they really need with this next movie is to have a great surprising reveal. They've been lacking in that for several movies.
Maybe give Dev Campbell's titties and you might be good.
Well, she wouldn't even do that in Wild Things, so
I know
it's not going to happen.
No nipple reveal. Nothing.
Yeah,
you got a little side boob, but nothing else.
She said no way. Got a couple stream elements to grab onto before we go tonight, and appreciate you guys for doing that as well. Man of Tomorrow says Friday live streams are always the best. So Mike and Jay, enjoy the vacation. I'll be waiting for the commentary on Patreon. Love you.
Yeah, we'll get together. I'll send Mike a text about like some movies to throw up on Patreon to vote for, or whatever. Because there's no set rules, right? Like it could be anything.
Yeah.
If you guys have a suggestion, like if you guys want me to do a commentary on something solo, I'll do it. I swear to God, I'll do it. But just not weird shit. Like I'm not gonna do that weird ass fucking. What's that movie where he's like in BDSM and he tortures some bitch for like 2 hours of the movie? You don't.
How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
Yeah, McConaughey was out of control.
Next Generation.
No, there was a movie where he's like, what the fuck is a Russian film? It was something weird, a Siberian film or whatever. Like, you know what I mean? What's it called?
Yeah, well, I have no idea. I've never seen it. But send me a text with 4 movies, and I'll put them in the Patreon poll for you guys to pick between which movie you guys want Jay to do, and run it through the garden. Says, hey guys, gun to your head. Is the Illuminati real?
Yes.
No.
Well, you're dead. It 100% is real, without a doubt. Like, dude, you can't look around what's going on in the world and not say that a cabal of really rich people are controlling everything. 100%. 100 fucking percent.
I think there's some version of that. I don't think it's called the Illuminati. They don't call themselves the Illuminati.
Well, not now because it's out. Now they probably just call themselves the Watchful Protectors or something. But yeah, the Illuminati is real, without a doubt.
Yeah, I mean, look at the fact that no one's been arrested for the Epstein files. That'll tell you all you need to know about that part of it for sure. I just don't think it's the Illuminati as presented. Percy, hey, y'all skipped my other Scream elements. Percy, let me go find it right fucking now, pal. There it is. How do you all think Hannibal Lecter would react to 1978 Michael Myers? That's a really good question, dude. Because he's like so into that shit. He's like, let me think. Like he's so fucking like if you handed him the case file of Michael Myers, he'd probably fucking break him down better than Dr. Loomis ever did.
100%. Hannibal Lecter would be like, he likes looking at his sister while she takes off her clothes. And he has a sexual desire to remove any type of sensation. Clarice.
Tell me, Clarice, does he
so
the skin?
He kills her immediately to remove the temptation. But it doesn't stop there, does it, Michael? No, it doesn't stop. He keeps going further and farther.
That is what AI was meant to be. We need Hannibal Lecter's breakdown of Michael Myers. That would be fucking amazing. That's a great point. If Michael broke out, could Hannibal kill him? Yes.
Yeah, immediately. Immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He would fucking yeah. Who wins? Reboot Jason versus 2008 Joker with his goons and a handgun, but the fight takes place in the woods.
Jason kills it immediately, without a doubt. Reboot Jason. The thing about Reboot Jason, especially in the woods, with all of his trap doors and shit, he would brutalize Joker. You're talking about you're talking about big city guys like descending on the woods like they're gonna do anything.
I would like to see that movie, to be honest with you. That'd be fun. MCU Captain America versus Agent 47. Captain America wins that.
Agent 47 fucks that up. Because Captain America won't go far. He won't go that far.
Well, I mean, he won't kill him, but
Agent 47 has been trained since birth to be like the ultimate assassin.
Yeah, but Captain America's fucking taken down Ultron. He
just think
he took down Red Skull. Like, you know, I mean,
but Bucky also like pushed him to the limit, and he was barely trained in that type of like environment. Agent 47 was born into that shit.
Yeah. Those are good questions though. Those are actually really interesting ideas. But going back to his original chat, he said, "Who wins? Reboot Michael Myers versus Cobra Kai adults?" That I'll give to Reboot Michael Myers because they're children. You know, like they're fucking.
Yeah, they're not going to shoot out fire flames.
And it's always tough to say though, because like, you know, I mean, he got bested by a fucking babysitter who couldn't even ask a boy out. So
yeah, we're trying to get the All Valley Tournament championship belts, not survive Haddonfield. So I don't think they're worried about that.
They would stop and have a dramatic fight about their relationship, and Michael would just murder them in the middle of it. And which film is better, Saving Private Ryan versus No Country for Old Men? I'm going No Country for Old Men personally. I think it's far more entertaining, but it's a good question.
They're both great. I'll probably go with Saving Private Ryan just because I've never seen like World War II. It's a weird thing, dude. You hear about that shit, right? You hear about Normandy and D-Day and you know what it cost and the sacrifices, but Spielberg captured that perfectly. Like that's one of the most disturbing opening sequences of a film I've ever seen. Them storming the beach and the fucking heads getting blown off, a dude walking around missing an arm, picking it up and looking for someone to reattach it. Yeah, it would probably be Private Ryan.
Yeah, I get that. Daniel does have Tom Hanks does creep me out. Like there's a creepy element to Tom Hanks.
He's weird. Yeah.
Like, yeah, for sure. And could Frank Dukes beat Ivan Drago? Yes. Fictional Frank Dukes.
Yeah, Frank Dukes
the real Frank
fake.
Dukes is full of shit.
Yeah.
But Bloodsport Frank Dukes could take down Ivan Drago. I
100%.
think
Yeah,
so.
Easy.
But it'd be great. Eurotrip versus American Pie. I'm going American Pie personally. But
Yeah.
that's a good question.
American Pie captures the 90s in a way that no other movie really did. Eurotrip is great, but it'll never match up to American Pie.
Eurotrip is so silly that American Pie, you could actually see all of those events happening. You know what I mean? Oh my
Mike,
fucking
Jesus Christ. Hit the fucking music.
Holy goddamn ball sacks from Nail.
Hit the music.
I can't find it. I'm gonna do the special one.
The best things in life are free. You can give them to the birds and bees. I want money. That's what I want. That's what I want.
Damn!
Holy fucking shit. DJ Graham coming in with the 6-shooter, the big cock, the night legend. Holy shit, dude. Saying,
Jay, sit taller. I can't see your face.
I can't sit any taller.
Tim, the Toolman Taylor.
DJ Graham says, I don't know if you guys have seen Drill Bit Taylor with Owen Wilson, but those days of seeing your teacher randomly outside of school reminded me of a funny line spoken by Josh Peck in that movie. Riding shotgun next to his mom, looks to his right and sees his teacher showering on the beach. Hey, that naked guy's my teacher. Yes. You know what I'm talking about. It's such a weird, like it feels like a simulation when you saw your teacher doing random, like normal shit outside of the classroom. You're absolutely right. You're like, what the fuck is going on? Why are they shopping for beanies and weenies at Kroger? Why are they showering naked on the beach? I don't know. That's weird.
First off, DJ, goddamn. Goddamn. That was fucking, that's insane,
dude.
brother.
Thank you, man. Holy fucking shit, man. All you had to say was hello, but I appreciate you. Holy shit.
More appreciative than you know, man. Thank you so fucking much, honestly, from the bottom of our hearts. But yeah, teachers. So let's give this a minute because it deserves that. It's earned that. Teachers. Did you ever have a hot teacher?
My first grade teacher was pretty hot. But then later on, after looking at yearbooks, I realized that she wasn't. But when I was a kid, she was pretty hot.
Yeah, I only had like 2. Miss Cornelius in 6th grade, very hot. And her husband was the guy who took pictures of he was like, you know, like Getty Images. Like he worked for Getty Images, and he would be on the court at UK games. So it's like, you know, this dude's a fucking badass. So like you have no chance, even though you're in 6th grade and you had no chance anyway. You knew you had no chance. She was really hot. She looked like Jennifer Love Hewitt in I Know What You Did Last Summer. And then there was a teacher named Miss Moore that was a freshman math teacher. It was really hot. But back then, but honestly, like kids today have it completely different, dude. When we were kids, all the teachers were like old bags.
Yeah, they look like Ellen DeGeneres, like fat, bloated Ellen DeGeneres. Like I never saw a hot teacher. Like my first grade teacher was hot, and then after that, it was like, God damn, nope, none of them.
But the world's different today. Like the world's different today. Now they're all like, you know, there's a lot of it's a different ball game. But when we grew up, we're so old. When we grew up, they were all like really old, crusty women who smelled like butterscotch candies. But I think the best hot teacher scene of all time had to be Varsity Blues when she's doing the sex ed class and then they go to the strip club and she's dancing. And Billy Bob's like, 10. I gave it a fucking 10.
Oh yeah,
but,
yeah. Like that never happened. That movie was great, but I was like, yeah, that shit didn't ever happen. Where you'd have a chick like a teacher in senior year that looked like her. That never happened. And here's the thing about teachers back in the day, when you saw them outside, right, of the classroom and you came upon them and they're like, hey, what's going on? And they gave you a hug. It felt like you were hugging like a gremlin. Like it wasn't illegal. It just felt like you were hugging like an imagination creation. You're like, I don't
imagination.
No, you were like, I don't know what this is. I don't what is this? I don't know what this is.
You kind of smelled nice though.
Miss Montgomery was her name. And God damn, she was a redhead and she was hot. But Mike's right. Like most of the teachers back in when we were growing up were like in their like late 50s, early 60s.
By the way, I clicked on the wrong one. Veronica Vaughn, hottest movie teacher of all time.
Insane in the membrane.
Ooh, insane in the brain. Yeah, we never had that luck though. But I think kids today, it's totally different.
But goddamn, DJ, holy fuck, dude,
brother.
Thank you, dude. Like, I don't know what to say. Holy shit. You may suck your wiener? I don't know.
Yeah, that's fucking great. And by the way, I've never seen Dribble Taylor. Have you ever seen that?
I don't remember it, but I have seen it. But Gary says, I did not. We did not.
I pulled it up. I just didn't read it. Okay. In the comic, it's a jade African mask, not a wooden Loki mask.
Oh, okay.
But in the end of the day, it ties to his face and turns green. So fuck it. You know,
at the end of the day, he gets fucky powers and he fucks with people, and that's true.
That's what he wants. That's what he wants. That's what he wants.
And guess what, guys? God damn it, you guys are fucking badass. You guys made the night. DJ Graham coming in.
I'm still reeling off that.
It's a fucking killer super chat. Oh my god!
Wow!
Holy shit!
Wow!
I appreciate you guys. Love you guys. It's gonna be we're gonna be back next Friday, so it's not gonna be 2 weeks or anything like that. So we'll be back. Yeah, someone said, well, I guess technically it is 2 weeks if you round it up, but
yeah, but it's gonna be fun.
Yeah,
absence makes the heart grow harder, makes your dick grow.
I'll miss you guys. And you know what? I'm gonna do a Patreon commentary. You know what? I'm gonna do that, and you guys are gonna like it.
You're gonna like it because you don't have.
You guys are gonna join members right now. Join members right now. All right, it's $5. You can watch that shit with me.
By the way, I just want to say, at the end of the day, we all know it's true, but it needs to be said. Crypto looks like a poodle. We all know that, and
Schnauzer.
Jay doesn't understand dogs.
Schnauzer.
He doesn't understand dog breeds.
You don't know what you're talking about. It's weird.
He was born with a defect where he just can't understand that.
You have a sore on your lip. Called herpes.
We love you guys so fucking much. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. Thanks for all you guys do. Special shout out to DJ. That's fucking nuts, dude.
God damn, dude. Thank you, man.
Have a great fucking night, you guys. We love you so fucking much. We'll see you soon.
Stay safe. Bye.
Soon. All night, all night. Like me tripping all night, all night, all night.